Hi everybody, how's it going? I hope you can hear me okay. This I'm streaming to you from a Steam Deck at the other side of the world, so I have no idea if this is going to be like functional. But welcome to my bar. What do you think of my bar? It's got a bar sign and everything. Yeah, let's do this. The stream is only going to be in like 720p, or it's technically I think 1200 by 8 something, because that is the native resolution of the Steam Deck. So it's not going to be the usual kind of super HD stream that we normally do. But I hope you will enjoy it anyway. And I hope that it's not like too laggy. You're literally looking at all of the hardware I have. This is the deck. The screen is like this big. So I don't have a second monitor to check chat and keep an eye on it as frequently as I normally would. So I'm going to try my best to keep an eye on chat, but just be aware that like I might not see what you're saying. And also this that you're watching right now is only being streamed to YouTube. So do keep that in mind. It's not the same stream that's on Twitch. So hopefully, hopefully it goes well. Let's find out. Oh my god, I have many tabs open right now.
The timer expires before everyone gets back.
Let's play.
Cool. We'll just get it back and then we're good.
Ben, where are you?
I am in Brisbane, Australia. This is my bar. This is the bar room in the Airbnb that I'm staying in. It has its own bar. There's a full-size snooker table over there, and the next room over is a cinema. It's kind of insane.
Are you staying there all on your own, or do you have other people to use this bar in the cinema?
Here.
Okay.
It has a swimming pool. It's got a spa, and I use the word spa because it really is a spa. There's like a built-in hot tub, but there's also like fancy shower rooms that like spray jets at you and shit. It's kind of amazing.
Nice.
They have a petrol station forecourt.
Yes, they have several of those. They're attached to the petrol stations, actually.
I once did a corporate gig where we were at the Spar Awards for Best Petrol Station Forecourt. Genuinely true. I was dressed as Rasputin.
I thought you were going to say you were dressed as, like, unleaded.
That would have made more sense.
Or a petrol pumper.
Cool. I can't wait for it. Everyone gets a character. Catch.
You always get that person who just always wants to be like, oh, I'm dressed as Autogas. Like, yeah, you're so cool. Ooh.
Okay, Seamstress. That's like a nice chill one for our first game, I think. So, yeah, limited pressure. That's what we need while we're trying to stream from a tiny lump of plastic.
Stream in the cinema room.
They're not.
Boo.
So I'm currently using the microphone on the Steam Deck. I literally don't have any other options, so I hope that sounds reasonably okay. If it doesn't,
Honestly,
that's all I can do about it.
It sounds great.
Yeah, it's surprisingly
good.
Yeah, this is what I thought. I did a very brief test because I've got the Steam Deck, and then I've got like the webcam microphone that I brought with me, and the Steam Deck seems to be better.
Damn it.
And yeah, you'll have to forgive me for being late. I was actually supposed to be in game one, but we went to this like local board games cafe last night, and a guy called Martin Wallace was there. I don't know if you've heard of Martin Wallace, but he is the creator of Brass Birmingham, which is the most popular #1 board game on Board Game Geek, and he's English, and he fucking would not stop buying me beers. So I've had like 4 hours sleep, and I literally woke up, looked at my phone, realised I was 20 minutes late for the stream, and just immediately threw clothes on, and here I am.
Yeah, don't worry, Ben. There were people in the chat who are in the Airbnb with you who were like, "Don't worry, he'll be here in a bit." So I was like, "Okay."
Okay, people are telling me that my mic is quiet compared to others. I literally don't think I can do anything about that. Oh, hang on. Hang on. There we go. Now I am louder.
Ooh.
You are louder.
Is that better? Is that better, chat? Oh, do you know what? I bet the app is gonna turn me down like a bad date.
It has turned you up, for us at least.
I'm going to turn auto gain control off. Get out of there. Get the fuck out. You're not welcome. Okay, I'm going to make annoying noises now, so bear with me. Blah, 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 blah. Ah! Okay, that has turned me down. It is doing the thing that this app seems to want to do. This goddamn app.
You stayed pretty consistently loud for us, but yeah.
Okay, I think basically if I don't act like an agitated seal, it'll probably be okay. No,
That'll be tough for you then.
Yeah. Oh no, it's continuing to turn me down
one.
here. It is turning me down. I literally do not remember what the very complicated fix for that was. Let me turn all of the shit off. Back up with you, microphone. There we go. Noise, noise, noise!
You sound different.
Noisy times! Woo!
You sound better.
Yeah. That's because I've turned all of the audio features off in the app. Auto gain control, noise suppression, echo cancellation. It's all gone! I really cannot express to you how difficult it is doing this on what is essentially a Nintendo Switch.
Ben, the thing that I love about this is that I'm getting people giving mild tech support in my chat.
Yeah.
As if that's the most useful thing to do.
Yeah, guys, I will not be seeing
Tell
Twitch
Ben to do this.
Yeah, don't worry. If someone actually comes up with a suggestion that's...
Okay, I've opted not to use our ability tonight, so we'll hold on to it and see how it goes. Okay, I'm going to try my best to keep my eye on the settings, but it looks like turning all of those pointless features off has resolved the issue. At some point, I have to concentrate on blood on the Clocktower.
Well, you can concentrate on it now. It's the start of day one. Your storyteller's dead. That's a shame.
I think it's pretty good.
Not ideal.
Actually.
We need those.
Good riddance.
Okay, who wants to have a three-way chat? Oh, Ben.
Hello.
Ben! Hello, my friend. How are you?
Yeah, pretty good, thanks. It's like 6:30 a.m. here, so I'm knackered. How are you?
Looks like a cool place, bro.
It is pretty cool, yeah. This booze on the shelf, they're all empty. They're basically placeholders.
Oh, cool.
But that's okay.
That's awesome, though.
I bought some actual booze and drank it in here, so I feel like I got the
It's a
experience.
good vibe. Yeah. I like your setup. Your setup's cool.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So, what do you know, Milk?
I'm the chef.
Okay. Do you feel like sharing your number?
So here's the thing about chef number. If it's a magician game, it does help evil if I reveal it. But on the other hand, if it's a Vortex game, it doesn't matter. And only the demon knows that. So yeah, it's a 2.
What? That is a number. That reeks of Vortox.
Really feels Vortex, doesn't it?
Yeah. Okay.
So maybe it's Vortex, maybe it's Recluse doing a thing.
Yeah. Okay. I don't think it's worth obfuscating what this character is. So I'm the seamstress. I haven't used it. That is all 100% genuine.
Works for me. I'm happy to claim it if you want to claim around a chef number and maybe get a little extra life out of your seamstressness.
Sure, yeah. I'm happy to. Yeah, I think that's sensible. Let's go for it.
Let's give it a try.
All right, cool. Thank
See
you,
you, buddy.
Milt. And it's just us two here.
Of course it is.
How are we doing, stream chat? Is this good? Is this an acceptable level of quality? Let me know. It seems to all be relatively healthy from my end, so this is very much an experiment. Aggie, let's talk.
Yeah, let's go. Hey, Ben.
Hello. What do you know?
It totally looks like your background is so fake.
Nope, it's all real. It's This is a real fridge.
Nice. Are all those bottles full as well, or did they just
No,
leave
they're
you a
all
bunch of
empty.
them?
I'm afraid. There's some weird ones as well. Look at this one over here.
Yeah.
How cool is this? Look at this. It's like a shrunken
That is
head.
slightly terrifying. It's a shrunken head.
It's I'm pointing it at the Steam Deck, but actually it's over here. Look. There we go.
Yeah, Finn, you came in for a shrunken head.
Nice.
Hello, Finn. What character are you?
Am I allowed to say what character I am?
You're the storyteller.
Yeah, whatever. I don't believe you. Aggie, what do you know? What do you know?
I'm a monk. Do you want to be protected?
No, because I'm the chef.
Oh, okay, cool. So good cannibal food then.
Yes, pretty good cannibal food. I've got my dread spot on this plug. I'm like on life support here, right? The router is in a cupboard here, and so is the mains, so everything's plugged into that. So,
IT dream then.
Yeah, here's
Okay,
the
what's the
thing,
number?
right? It's a 2, so I'm already in the Vortox tunnel.
Okay. Well, there's a recluse on the script. There's a marionette. There could be an Odashi with very long tentacles, just like last week. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. I think we can feed you to a cannibal and then see what number they get.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to vote on myself because I'm good. But feel free to nominate me if you wish.
Okay, yeah, I'll consider it. Thanks, man. See ya.
Thank you.
Right, who's around? Let us in.
Oh, I could really go for like a nice greasy bacon sandwich right now. Can I scare one of those up? Is anyone out there in Brisbane willing to deliver me a bacon sandwich? See if we can get into one of these chats. Oh look, there's one going on here.
What are they gonna do with the clock?
Hello.
Hey Ben.
Hi, Ben.
That's not like a challenge. Don't do anything. Hi, Ben.
Hello. I
We've got a lot
challenge
of
you
very
to tell me
sensible
what characters
questions
you
for
are.
you.
Oh, you know.
Ben, for you, I'm the gossip.
Yeah, but what are you for everybody else?
Oh, that's fine.
He hasn't told us.
No.
I give silly answers. I'm not claiming my role after giving silly answers. That negates the point of silly
I
answers.
haven't placed any tokens or written any notes from this conversation.
Oh, I genuinely want you to know that I have got like an idea on 4 people because of answers like this.
Nice.
Perfect. No notes.
So Ben, how likely is your character to push over a dog?
To
Yeah.
what?
To push over
No,
a
you
dog.
heard him right.
Push over a dog? I think only if it enters my place of work. We wouldn't want a
That's
dog.
a
We wouldn't want a dog in
fascinating
there. I don't even know if we'd push over it. I think we'd just try and get it out. But yeah.
I like to think that Ben is the grandmother and just like working away in a little like hobby shop, and a little dog enters and she just goes. "Nyeh."
I'm the marionette. I don't want the dog to break all of the other puppets.
Yeah, whether I push over a dog will depend on what my puppet master tells me to do.
Okay. Ben, I'm the cannibal.
Okay, there's no way you'd tell me that.
Well, I'm only
believe
telling you
that.
that. So
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm trusting you and only you. with that
I'm
information.
actually I'm a chef with a 2, so think mull that over. Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, you can't have
reeks of
dogs in
Vortox.
kitchens.
I'm the grandmother. I saw Ben as the chef.
Oh, fuck off.
And
That's
the
not.
That was very social.
Hello. Over to you.
So, how's everyone's day been?
I've had
Very
exclusively baffling conversations.
That's
But
what
I
you get
didn't
for
even
not being
talk
with
to you,
it
Mara.
with us for a month.
I would like to gossip. I would
Oh,
like.
everyone's got a gossip on. Shit. Okay, carry on.
Oh, Finn, you can't out me as not being the gossip like that. How dare you?
Clever double bluff.
Yeah, of course. I would like to gossip that between Aggie and Milk, there are 2 or more minions.
Good.
I would like to gossip that the player, out of the 3 minions, the player with the shortest name on the Grim as they're currently written is the Devil's Advocate.
That's fine.
JC is the devil's advocate. Heard.
Could I gossip that all the minions are face up?
Understood, thank you. George?
I am the gossip, and I would like to state for the record that Ben and Ed are on different teams and streams.
Heard. Oh?
I'd like to gossip that there are 2 character tokens with wings in play.
Yeah, alright, heard. I'll check if there's actually... Are there actually... Oh,
Someone's
there is
probably
2
going
on
to
the-
die because I am the Paul McCartney.
Can I gossip as well? I'm clicking the wrong thing.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, I would like to gossip that Iris and Karen are on the same team.
Heard.
I'd like to gossip that I'm in a sitcom with Tony Shalhoub. That is another Wings reference, thank you.
They're opening a Wingstop in my home city of Derby this week, and the
fucking love
first
Wingstop.
100 customers get free wings.
So it shouldn't be as good as it is for a chain. I really enjoy it.
Yeah, is it worth the visit then?
I get deliveries of it regularly. Bloody love
Use
hot
Nominate
wings.
Sparrow.
In the US, they use ever so slightly too much breading. Anyway.
Good.
Barrow made a play on words that was so awful it was incredible. And I said to the people who were left in the chat after he left, I don't know whether to kill him immediately or keep him alive forever for that. So I think the best way I have to walk this tightrope is to nominate him and say, I really don't want Barrow to die.
Barrow?
Like, don't do it, I guess. As part of the game, I'm a good one to stick around, and as part of the joke, possibly top 10 of all time. That deserves like treats.
I like
Those that
hate
weren't-
giving Barrow any credit, and it was a really good joke.
I'm glad that at least one of
Those
his
that weren't
feelings
in the chat, I fully turned around to face away from my screen, but I was laughing the entire time.
Yeah.
I gotta rewatch stream for that one.
I'll gossip that there's an empath, a Ravenkeeper, and a seamstress in play.
Heard.
Can I nominate Elspeth, please?
Accused.
Hey Elspeth, we didn't talk today. How are you doing? How do you feel about dying in this game?
True. Good. Bad.
7.
Hertra.
Is it like a code or something?
Nope. Mara just said we haven't spoken today. How are you? How do you feel about dying? And
Yeah,
so I
three-
sort of
three
replied to
separate
all
responses.
3 statements / questions.
Falls not enough.
I nominate Mara.
Accused.
Hi Mara, we haven't spoken this year. How do you feel about people constantly nominating you and then saying the thing that you say back to them at every convention you ever attend?
We have spoken this year. I saw you in January.
Well, I operate on the
Oh,
Chinese
that's awkward.
calendar, so, you know...
Okay. I don't know when the Lunar New Year is, but...
Neither do I,
yeah.
which means I have plausible deniability.
It's either in Feb.
I don't want to
maybe-
die, but...
Justice for Mara, honestly.
Chinese New Year is in 2 weeks.
Yes, I was going to say.
I did think it was...
Meaning you have
Silence,
played tomorrow
Sparrow!
a lot of times.
Two's not enough.
Could I nominate Ben, please?
Accuse.
I promised a town crier that I'd nom check, and also Ben got his dates confused. Get him.
Defend.
I got it confused because I am the no datey.
Shit.
7.
Basically equivalent to Barrow's joke from earlier, isn't it?
Can we get any votes on this apart from this typhon line between Iris and Tara?
I'm about to die
you shall
because
receive, I
of
guess.
nomination
I'll
fatigue.
join the
It's
Typhon
enough.
line.
I'll nominate myself, please.
Accuse.
I'm Ben's grandmother. You don't want to outlive your grandchild.
Able
Aww.
to. Now no more put JC on the block.
Absolutely not.
This is apparently true. JC did tell me this earlier on.
I did lie to you in part, but
Can we not tie?
We cannot.
We have to tie. JC's on the block with 9.
Well,
Tried to
can we
drop.
tie now? I don't think we should kill JC.
does it
There's a
cannibal?
Vortox on script.
Vortox
Oh.
and Cannibal, yeah.
Yeah, Vortex and
I
cannibal means it's
Never
Could
scroll
I-
down.
Could I gossip that a new demon can be made, or like the demon can be swapped in some way? Does that make sense?
Understood. Final call.
Barbara or Imp?
Cool. JC's executing dies. Go to sleep.
No.
This is
I was
great for
planning
me
on
because I'm the
sitting-
I said go
cannibal.
to sleep.
Oh,
I was absolutely planning on not genuinely acknowledging the grandmother thing for days, but yeah.
Yeah, but then Ben said the wrong thing, didn't he? He said the wrong thing.
no, I don't believe you, JC.
It was really hard to get
If
votes
it
on
makes you all feel
anybody
better, I'm
but
only
Ben.
like 50-50 on whether JC's really my grandmother.
Yeah.
Well, JC also said he lied to you about part of it, so
Yeah, I mean, there's only one part of it that you can lie to, right?
No.
If you admit that you're the
No.
grandmother, there's only
Well-
one bit of the ability left that you can lie about.
I think JC is implying a
On the
very
Vortex
specific
script.
thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I think so too.
Very interesting. I still don't believe it.
No, I don't actually think that. I don't think this conversation is one that we should be having. So
Probably not.
shut up.
I will say, somebody else did claim that I had been seen by a grandmother. I didn't believe them, but they did claim it.
You sounded baffled, which means you considered believing it.
No!
You claim to be baffled, Mara.
I did claim to be baffled, because I was baffled.
But
'Cause I
it
didn't-
was legitimately, it could have been you, because it was just one off.
Okay. Yeah, it could have been.
And you know what? The memory is faded. The grandmother
Is somewhere else now.
well, the grandmother actually next to you rather than they saw you.
Yeah, that's valid. I was actually more baffled by the second part of the conversation. That part, I was like, it could be a Vortox, they could be poisoned. It was the second part that confused me.
Aggie being all confusing. Not a
Okay, I think we're definitely going to use it tonight. Oh, here we are.
Would you like to use it tonight?
Yeah, I think we have to. And it's literally just a random pick. I'm going to pick 2 people that I haven't spoken to. I'm going to choose Iris and Ed.
Iris and Edge. You get a yes.
Woohoo! Thank you.
Thank you.
So, do you want to hear something weird about Australia? They have 3 beer measurements here. There is a pint, a half, and then there is a schooner, which is like somewhere between the two. And it
That did my head in when I was in Oz.
Yeah, I mean,
Go to a
it's...
bar, ask for a pint, and they just give you a spoon. I'm like, that's not a pint.
Yeah, but I mean, like, what's the point of a schooner? Like, who's ever thought, I want a pint of beer, but I want it to be ever so slightly smaller, but not so much smaller that it makes a difference?
Have you done a shoey yet?
A schooner? No, I'm doing that later
Shoey.
today.
Yeah.
Really? A shoey?
No, a schooner. Well, the schooner is a kind of boat,
Oh.
right? So that was a Clocktower cruise reference.
Oh, no, we were talking about Shoey, which is drinking
Yeah.
out of a shoe.
Yeah, I think
Oh,
you want
right,
to try
yeah,
that
no.
then. Get the real experience there. Someone walk you.
I mean, drinking out of a shoe is a thing
Scooby.
elsewhere, right? But I've never really
Snoopy.
seen the attraction
Yeah,
of it.
Yeah, I've
I
seen
was
that.
going with Bluey.
Oh,
That is
well,
Australian. That makes sense. That checks out.
Morning. Milk, you're dead.
No, my powerful townsfolk roll.
No.
Man, those 7 roll swaps I did sure helped out.
Ooh. Guess not.
How many roll swaps?
I think.
Hello.
Hey, buddy, how's it going?
Yeah, good. If you're just joining us on stream, I'm here in Australia in my own personal bar. But how cool is this? Ed, what do you know? Because I know something about you.
Interesting. Something about me in the vicinity of you'd know what character I am, or something about my alignment?
It is one of those.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know
do
what
wake
character
up
you
for
are.
a chamber. No, okay. I was gonna say I do wake up for a chambermaid. I'm not evil.
Well, okay. Do you want
Um,
to tell me what character you are, and I'll do the same for you?
Yeah, sure. Why not? I'm an empath. I've got zeros.
Okay. Ah, well, if that's true, that's really annoying because I'm the seamstress that chose you and Iris last night and learned that you're on the same team.
That's unfortunate, but kind of good confirmation because that implies not Vortox, and we get to just move on, unless. Yeah, I think we can just take that as strong indication, not Vortox, and we move on.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Cool. All right. Well, that's all I've got. So yeah, have fun.
Yeah, sounds good.
Cheers. Ellen, let's chat.
Hello.
Hello. What do you know?
I want to say I'm a town crier who got a no.
Oh, okay. Cool.
I'm thinking it's looking a little bit Vortoxy so far.
Yeah, I agree because I'm a chef with a 2.
And apparently JC is your grandmother, but potentially didn't see you as whatever your... Or I don't know what he said.
I
He saw
lied
you
about
as.
being another thing when I was in a large group chat with JC, and
Yeah, he said you were probably lying for
Yeah.
the people. But cool, you said chef with a 2, which...
Yeah.
Yeah, it's looking quite Vortoxy.
It is.
Cool.
I've heard of an empath with a 0 as well, so that might be worth exploring
Ooh.
if that's the case.
Yeah, it might be. Yeah, the only info I've heard so far, I've heard of an investigator who's seen a DA, but I don't know on who. And the grandmother and the town crier, and that's all the info I know so far.
Cool. Okay. All right. Good stuff.
Cool.
Cheers.
Hat. Put it on
Get a
backwards
hat.
or sideways.
I genuinely.
Hello.
Hi.
My information suggests that you're good.
I happen to be good.
Do you feel like telling me what character you are?
Okay, I am either a monk or in a roll swap with a monk.
Okay. Shit. Okay. I actually lied to you. I'm just a chef.
Oh.
But I
you-
know of
are you-
other people's information that suggests you're good. I got a 2.
Ooh. Typhon at home?
Possibly, or
Typing
just
it out.
Vortox.
Vortox or your Dashied. But Milk's dead now, so that's just like Elspeth.
Yeah, and
It
the
could be
claim that
Dashied.
Elspeth has given to me would be a very, very brave demon bluff.
Yeah? Okay. She didn't seem demony to me on the stand. She got a lot of votes. Like,
Yeah, I agree.
I think it's worth investigating. If Milk happens to be an outsider, then obviously look at Ruth, but I mean, that could just be Vortox, or it could be Recluse somewhere if there's a Godfather, which there probably is.
Yeah,
Because
I'm
3
inclined
minutes.
to agree with that. All right, cool. Thank you.
It seems legit.
Or I'm the best of all time. It's one of the two, and it certainly isn't the second.
Yeah. I think you're good.
Me? Yeah, I know. I'm super good.
Super good. Hey guys, neighbors, I'm an empath with a 0, so I think you're all really good. Hello.
Hey, man. Apparently, there's a lot of information going around suggesting it's a Vortox. So I'm just going to say the character I saw you as, and you can tell me whether or not that's what you are.
Okay.
I think that's the most helpful way around of doing this. I saw Seamstress.
Yeah, that is what I am.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
so that's really interesting because Milk's claiming to be a chef with a 2, and Ed's claiming to be an empath that got a 0. And I learned that today, annoyingly, after last night I checked Iris and Ed and got that they're on the same team. So if all of that lines up, then Iris, Ed, and Mara are like the goods, and that means there's a line of 3 baddies not there.
Yep. I do have a Town Crier no claim from yesterday, so it's possible. If I'm the drunk, there could be true info. I don't know. We can figure it out later.
Yeah.
This day too. Cheers, man.
Cheers.
Having that conversation didn't make any sense to me, so I don't know if maybe you got. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not the role that Karen said I was at the beginning of that chat.
Okay.
Milk?
Oh, I just wanted to let everybody know that some of you may have gotten some double claims, and that's probably in part my fault. I traded my role, and therefore the role that I was given from the previous person with everyone I talked to yesterday. So there may be some small amount of confusion about who is what. It's not important who is actually what.
I'm actually
important part
happy
is
to
that we're all
alleviate
having
that now, Milk, if you like.
I mean, yeah, you can alleviate your part of it, but there's like 3 other
Cool.
people who I traded your role to later.
Okay, fine. So Milk's the chef with a 2, which is fascinating. JC's the grandmother who correctly saw me as the seamstress, which means almost certainly not Vortox. I'm the seamstress who last night picked 2 people, and then today I learned that one of them was an empath with a 0, which initially annoyed me, but actually that creates an insanely powerful chunk of information. Because if the Chef 2 is correct, that means we've probably got a bunch of baddies in a row. And if me and the empath are correct, that means I know 3 people where it is not. I'm not going to reveal where that is, but what I am going to do is nominate George, because they are quite far away from where that is. So this is kind of a vaguely process of elimination nomination.
Sure. I am building Vortox at the moment. There's been some information that's come my way that is, as far as I can tell, explicitly wrong. It could just be that, like, maybe there's some localized no dashing or something, but if that's true, it's a long way away from me, conveniently. I would like to not die, please.
11 alive, 6 is your majority.
Barrow found that defense really boring, George.
Well, I'm voting on it. Hey, it's been janky enough keys in front of my face.
Five's not enough.
That said, and I know I'm kind of harping on myself here, but if you are building a genuine Chef 2 that's true, left-hand side of the Grim voted quite heavily together.
You're implicating
Barrow.
us both, Barrow.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Shut up!
That's you and me, Barrow.
Since it's 13 players, it could be 3 in a row and then 1 somewhere else, or it could be 2 pairs of 2, right?
Yeah.
It could
Unless
be
there's a
pairs of
recluse.
2.
Unless there's a recluse, and if there's a recluse, you might want to let somebody know what's up.
Obviously, it could also still be Vortox, and then I'm just the drunk who got shown true info as well.
Sorry, JC, can you repeat what you got?
So I'm the grandmother who saw Ben as the role that he claimed to me today.
Okay.
Just so everyone's
So, Mara,
aware.
are you now switching back to gossip?
Sorry, go on, Karen.
Oh, Mara, are you now switching back to gossip?
You claimed that I was a gossip. I never claimed that.
Oh, yeah, speaking of which, I'll gossip that Aggie and Ed are on different teams.
Heard.
Can I gossip that you, Finn, could give a Chef 2 in this game?
Heard.
Can I
I'll
gossip that
gossip
Ellen is an
that-
outsider?
Heard. Go, Karen.
Can I gossip that Iris and Mara are evil?
Heard.
I have to say I have a vested interest in disbelieving that one.
Yeah, Ed, you're.
I can vouch wholeheartedly for both of my neighbours for no reason.
But sadly, I also have to vouch for Karen, so we're in a bit of a situation here.
In that case, then, a good nomination is Aggie or Barrow, I think.
Right, I'll nominate
Aggie's good.
Elvis.
Accuse.
If we are in the world where information is mostly true, with some exceptions, then Elsbeth's information is among the subset that is wrong and might be worth prodding into. Full stop.
Defense.
Actually, you're the one that's wrong because I gave you someone else's information. My information is not wrong because I don't have any, George. God.
Oh, shit.
You look
Yeah.
so silly
Egg
right
on
now.
my face.
Yeah, George God.
It's your majority.
I'll have to wipe it off with this hand.
I'm surprised more of the people who think it's definitely Vortox aren't voting.
Four's not enough.
It's almost like they're
Yeah,
lying.
guys.
Not voting on
Why
a
did you
neighbour.
vote for me?
I'm not voting on a neighbour.
Yeah,
Yeah,
me
but I feel
neither.
like we're all thinking that right now, so we're being not great.
I'm gonna nominate Ruth.
Accuse.
I think that Ruth and George are an evil duo together. I guess it could be Ellen, but I think it's more likely to be Ruth. Because Ellen's shaking her head, so it's not Ellen. So I think it's George and Ruth.
Defend.
Oh, I now wish I voted on George.
Yeah, don't worry, I'll cover for it. I'll never see it coming.
Me too.
This isn't a great kill.
Oh, you should have told me that.
Thanks, George. Elspeth, can we talk tomorrow?
6 is enough.
Yeah.
On the block.
Hey, notice how no two people that were sitting next to each other, like a bunch of people who didn't vote on that, are not sitting next to a person who did, sitting next to a person who did vote. You know what I'm trying to say?
Start over.
Chef
I
two.
didn't
Start
follow
over.
any of that milk.
What?
There's on that vote, the only two people who voted for that who were sat next to each other are Aggie and Barrow, and every other
Oh my
vote was
God.
not adjacent to
Was
another
alternating
voter.
I'd like to gossip that the demon has been nominated.
Heard.
Can I nominate Karen, please?
Accuse.
My interactions with Karen this game so far have been her asking if I'm grandmother confirmed as the gossip, telling Aggie that I was the thing that Aggie thought, even though I didn't know what that was, then accusing me and Iris of being evil. I don't think this makes that Karen's evil, but it does make me want to ask Karen some questions. Hello, Karen.
Karen.
Hello. Well, Mara, I'm just trying to figure out this game here. Other people have made gossips about people being on different teams as well, such as George. But I'm the real gossip. There's going to be a kill tonight, so kill me if you want.
6 will tie. 7 or more will put Karen on the block.
Ruth just seems like super not evil here.
Milk, are you like dead voting? I
No.
don't want to tie it. I'm like,
I had no reason to nominate Ruth, and I feel a little bit bad right now.
4's not enough. Ruth's still on the block. Final call.
Milk,
Ruth
you know your
nominates
theory
Sparrow.
about Chef 2s.
Uh-huh.
Accuse.
Yeah, Chef 2.
I would like to be alive. People were talking about a Chef 2 being on the left side. That makes me want to go for Barrow or Aggie.
Defend.
For reference, I said that the Chef 2 was on the left-hand side. It ain't me. I think it's elsewhere.
6 will tie. 7 or more will put Barrow on the block.
Sorry, Barrow, was that elsewhere or elsewhere?
Yeah, I don't like how you pronounce that because
Oh,
it
Yeah.
threw me too.
Barrow's just a really big Elder Scrolls fan, and that's where that came from.
Oh yeah, that's what it
5's
was.
not enough. Ruth's still on the block.
Well, the good news is that vote definitely made a lot of this no Chef 2 over there.
Iris nominates Iris.
Accuse.
I think Ruth has a better role than I do.
Cool. Numbers are still the same.
And what
Oh,
did
it's
you
not making
roll,
this very
Ruth?
difficult for me.
Was it above 15?
Yeah. I need
Oh,
one more
no,
vote.
come on,
and I'm not
guys.
tying
Don't
it.
tie it.
4's not enough. We're still on the block with 6.
Wow. That is a lot of food.
Man, I just want to say,
Amazing,
Ruth,
thank you.
wow, that's awesome, Ben. Ruth, if you're the demon and you die here, I'm gonna be so surprised. I may have to stop playing Clocktower at that.
This is one of the moments it's nice to not be the demon.
Is executing dies. Go to sleep.
Okay, I'm sorry.
What
I
an
missed,
amazing surprise to the game
Sorry,
tonight.
Ruth.
I missed part
It's
of
fine.
Ben's thing that he was explaining. Ben is a seamstress? Sorry. I
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
We
hearing
didn't
something
share
else.
his pings though.
Okay, so Ben is a seamstress with a grandmother, and there's a chef number, and that's why we have positional information. I got it. I understand.
Well, it seems like Ben's information was not clearing Ruth, so that's something.
It led him to believe that George could be evil, but we all know that George is confirmed this game.
It's
Do
true.
we?
I've been checked.
That's the chat around
Given
town. That's what
how-
people are gossiping.
Given how many localized groups here are voting together, I think it's very fitting, given the theme of this script, that good neighbors are being good friends.
That is a reference that most of our audience will not get.
Erinsborough
The
is
best
the handle
kind.
of neighbours.
It's literally,
wow.
it's literally why it's called this, though. The script is themed around the soap opera neighbors.
Are you now having an eating stream, Ben?
Oh yeah, this is now a mukbang.
Yeah.
Which
What
character
is all
represents
this food
Cody?
coming from? There's so much of it.
What are you eating?
Well, right now I'm eating a cracker, but we have a fruit platter, some scrambled eggs, some chicken korma, some rice, apples, and toast. There is literally enough to feed like 7 families here.
Chicken korma for breakfast? Delicious.
We're using up all the stuff that we've got left over.
Oh, other people have cooked for you. Okay.
Well, there's like 10 of us in this house, and the agreement was that we were going to use up all the food that we bought. Because literally, the moment the stream finishes, I'm going to jump in the shower and we're going to go straight to the port and get on the ship for the Clocktower cruise. So we're just using up all the bits, basically.
Well, I best keep the game running fast enough for you then. Ed's dead.
Lovely.
Well,
I mean, not the death, the toast is lovely. I'm now surrounded by food. Oh, these scrambled eggs.
You
are
are so
good.
surrounded by
He's pretty good, buddy.
Life's good.
All right, team. Who's the evil
Ben
team?
is
Where
not
are you?
sharing any, accepting any chat. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Are you willing to share your seamstress things, Ben? I got your grandmother's ability when he died.
Yeah, I am now.
I saw
because...
George's the gossip. Yeah.
What are you?
I'm the cannibal. I saw George's the gossip and I didn't wake last night. Aggie claims to have monk protected me, potentially on both nights, definitely on night 2.
Okay.
So I got true info on George.
So I'm the seamstress who picked Ed and Iris, and unfortunately Ed's the empath. So that kind of backs up that info, but also it is, info that already exists, I guess.
Oh. Okay, well, Iris seemed good yesterday when they tried to save Ruth, but then wasn't willing to tie it. Makes me think that they're good. But I'm not too sure Mara is good.
What kind of shit?
Yeah.
Yes, Karen.
Okay, well, I mean, how else can we serve you, Ben? Hang on, let's get JC in. So, sorry, Ed's the empath with a 0 then?
Allegedly, yeah.
Okay, well, I don't think Mara's good, so I don't think that Ed is getting sober info.
Ben, I think one of us is the drunk, because I've spoken with a town crier who's got 2 days of no's now.
How does that make one of us the drunk?
Because, They could also just be poisoned or drunk, obviously. But I'm currently building Vortox worlds, and in a Vortox world where I saw your roll correctly, that means one of us being the drunk.
Oh,
That's
okay.
perfect, because that means that Aggie is sober, which means that I got correct grandmother info on George, which means he's confirming lots of people with Ben, including Ed and Aggie.
Yeah.
George didn't claim gossip to me.
Oh, he is going to be the gossip, though. He's gossiping every day. He's going to settle into
He
gossip.
does that regardless of whether he's the gossip, though.
He's the gossip. He's not Ravenkeeper. That's what he claimed to me day one. He's the gossip. That's okay. Change his token already.
Okay.
We've got chicken.
I'm gonna have that be a maybe on my grim for now.
Oh wait, hang on. No, because if you're the drunk, then I ate the drunk.
Yeah.
Chicken format.
If you not protect the drunk on a Vortox script, you'll give fake info.
No, hang on. No, but Ben got true info. I think Iris and Ed are both good, so I think Ben is the drunk.
Maybe.
Very nice.
And yeah, let's kill Mara. She's in that empath.
I'm starting to
zero,
wonder
so
if this
just-
room was the best place to lay this up.
Is the town crier Alan or?
Sorry, I'm really struggling to focus with Ben's mukbang going on.
I've got him on like small screen. I can't even
I
see.
think we're about to have like 9
face.
people walk through here and serve themselves food, so I'm just going to mute my mic for a moment.
Oh, okay.
Valid.
Who's claiming town crier, JC?
That's great. Yeah, it is Ellen. Sorry, Ellen. If you watch this
Yeah,
later
it's
and
fine.
that screws
That was
you
like
over.
one of the only ones that I had left anyway.
Do you know anything about Els?
No, haven't spoken to her. But she only gossiped day one.
Yeah, I don't think she's the gossip. I'm just concerned she's evil.
She could be evil. Ruth really didn't want to die. I didn't wake last night, by the way, so I don't know why Ruth really didn't want to die.
Fair enough.
Yeah. But yeah, I guess we'll see. Keen to know what Iris is.
I wonder if Ruth's tea lady, based on what she's claimed elsewhere, if she didn't wake.
Oh yeah, she did claim empath 1 to me.
Yeah.
And was asking if George is evil. Yeah. Oh, that could be really fun. Let's tap Iris. No, Iris is good though. I don't really want to. I just want to tap Mara, get her out of here. Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm going to try and join that chat with Mara Barrow.
Good plan. Yeah. Let's disperse.
Bye-bye.
Cheers, folks.
Is Mara ignoring me? Not good. Very sad.
Good talk.
We did
George,
so good today, everybody.
what are you and why are you not the thing that you claimed to me on the first day?
I am the imp.
Great.
That seems right. Yeah, that seems believable.
I'm DA protected today and I'm star passing tomorrow.
It's so awkward.
Just kill Ellen real quick.
Yeah, okay.
Whoa, Ellen's done nothing wrong.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I hope the message has gotten around.
Hello.
All right, folks. Here's how this works. If you think it's Vortox, kill Iris. If you think it is not Vortox, kill Ellen. Those are the choices.
Kill Ellen.
Fine with that.
I'm just going to run through this. I'm an empath. I have 2 zeros. Ben's a seamstress who checks me and Iris and gets that we're on the same team. That only if it's a Vortox, Iris is my evil neighbor. It is possible that Mara is also an evil neighbor, but Iris is definitely evil in that world. However, I also have a chambermaid who picked me and Ellen on night 2. Ellen is claiming to wake. I am claiming to wake. They got a 1. So if it's not a Vortox, we should murderize Ellen.
We're mostly
I'm
committed
so
to killing
sold on
Ellen.
Vortox.
Actually.
You can kill me. I'm
George,
sold on Vortox.
you fucker. Sorry.
In that scenario, you have to believe that me or JC is either lying or one of us is the drunk.
That is the current
It's perfectly
setup.
fine for either of you to be the drunk, yeah.
If Ben is the drunk, then Iris is good. I think Ben is the drunk.
No, that's not true.
How
That's a
about
problem
this,
for another day.
how
Can
about
we
this
nominate
crazy
Ellen?
fringe world where we're
Hold on,
just sober and our
Ruth
information
and
is
I
true?
have something to say.
I was going to go to Ruth before the nom, yeah.
Can I really quickly? So, hi, I'm the tea lady. You may notice the dead status of Milk. I also noticed this. I asked George if he was the marionette. He said yes, and the team is, and gave me some minions. They did not appear to know about being fellow minions with me, and I do not believe George. George is maybe DA protected today. It depends on if he's the DA or a different minion, but he's 100% evil. Enjoy for solving purposes.
Can I
think
add to
nothing
that
but good
though?
to you.
George told me that he's the imp who's DA protected, presumably by Iris, and that Ellen is
I
the
haven't
marionette.
I
I'm
didn't
the
even talk to
magician.
George until today. I did not even talk to George
Hang on, who
until
just
today. I have
claimed
not
magician?
talked to
Who
him
was
all
that?
day.
No.
Was that Elspeth?
I'm
me.
the
I
magician. My point is that George is lying to me and Ruth. This is probably a Vortox game. George is evil, but probably not the demon. Probably the DA himself. So Ellen, I don't know what's going on with Ellen. Iris, we should probably kill.
Elspeth,
If
this
it
is so
helps.
unfortunate you've fallen straight into my
It's
trap.
fine.
I am
Cool.
the magician.
Karen, were you nominating just
Oh,
before?
shut up!
Can I add one very quick thing, which is that the role that the cannibal grandmother saw George as is gossip, which is being
Was a
claimed by
bluff.
someone else we want to kill. Exactly. So it
Okay,
all
I'd like to add to all of this, actually, unfortunately. I am a problem. I am the barber. There is no drunk. I'm a problem. I'm sorry.
Anyway,
You
I'm
Well, there we
not.
go. Yeah,
Yeah.
that nails it.
Talk.
I am the magician. I have been protected by the Devil's Advocate today, and I will be killed by the imp tonight. So I'm just doing this to laugh at you.
5.
You.
Could we get some votes?
How are there not more hands up for this? Come on!
He's
Wait,
outing
why
you
wait,
all
it's
as
vote
nice.
for Ellen!
He's
Are we
Oh
not?
my
did
God.
George say we were
Hold on,
Wow.
hold on. George is
Oh, it's
either
not
the
enough?
DA who protected himself, or he's the demon who's DA protected, and
Or
we should not
he's
kill him.
evil and lying, and we could have
Well,
killed
then we'll
him.
kill him
What
tomorrow.
basis is he the DA?
There's always tomorrow. He's the DA because he kept being like, "I'm DA protected," and that's how
It's
George.
George. He's never told the truth in his life.
Well, that was the
Karen, I can't hear you.
that he added. So
Nope, we still can't hear you, Karen.
Sorry, Karen.
Karen, send me a message and I'll nominate on your behalf.
Can I nominate Iris, please?
Accused.
No.
I think that lots of people think that Iris is evil. They're in that seamstress, whatever, and the empath, whatever. I think it's a Vortox game. I think Ellen could be good here. I think we should all collectively vote for someone, and it seems like we didn't get George on the box, so Iris is the next best option.
Iris.
I am the barber. There will be a barber swap if you do this. That's your problem now, unfortunately.
This is a bad choice because Iris is neighbours and empath with a 0. And there's a yes.
What? I thought we were thinking it's Vortox, though. What?
Couldn't we just go for Ellen?
So
What a
there's
great idea,
contra-
Ruth.
There's contradictory Vortox and non-Vortox information. We don't know
sure
which one it is. We have not solved it yet. If it is Vortox, then Ed and Ben and JC are saying explicitly I'm evil. If it's
I
not, then I am
nominate
good.
Barrow.
Hold on, Mara, who would you nominate in that?
Sorry, Ellen.
Accused.
We came into town and we'd all said we're going to nominate and kill Ellen. And the only person we haven't, well, the person we haven't nominated yet is Ellen. Why have we not nominated Ellen yet? What's happening?
Defense.
I think if you don't think it's a Vortox game, then yeah, I'm probably a good shout. I really think it's a Vortox game, so I think I'm not a good shout. And also, there are so many hands and so many people want to kill me. I'm just good. Don't kill me.
5 is your majority.
I think all the information
I hate sitting next to George.
All the information we've had this game points towards it not being Vortox, except for me confirming Ben.
6 is enough. Alan's on the block.
Why would you
Why do-
confirming Ben point to it being Vortox?
I think he
Yeah,
meant
I
it
was
the
gonna
other way
say.
around.
Yeah, sorry. I Vortoxed my statement. I'm sorry.
I mean, Ed's empath 0 seems fine, and that
Isn't it?
correlates
I'm,
with.
I'm struggling
Ben's
to
seamstress
understand why
information.
so many people think it's likely to be a Vortox.
Like-
and the information seems not Vortox.
My chef 2 can
My
just be
information
George,
is so
George
good.
Ellen,
Mine-
and
mine.
then 2 people, probably including Barrow.
The cannibal grandmother saw George, who is explicitly evil.
I don't know who the
Opinions
cannibal is,
vary.
but They could just be evil.
I also have a town crier who got 2 no's after like half the town nominated both days, and I have a chambermaid who has information that works explicitly if they've managed to pick one evil every night.
The problem with all of this, though, is that these people that you're describing, collectively, as far as I can tell, make up a chef too. All the misinformation is coming from what appears to be a chef too, which is what the chef learned.
Did I receive a final call? I might have done.
I don't know where the chambermaid can be for that to be true.
I don't have a chambermaid on my Grim.
Yeah, nor do I, so I'm just pretending.
Ellen, are you the chambermaid?
I'm not the chambermaid.
Okay, now
Ellen's executed, though. Good night.
Why am I the only person left of our 3-woman wonder team? What happened to us?
What was it that was so trustworthy? I liked our 3-woman wonder team.
I'm sorry, Ellen.
Nah, girls, the 3 better women are left alive.
Wow, we've been upstaged.
All right, Iris, take it over the finish line.
I'll try. I'll sincerely try.
I think we bought enough trust for the rest of the minions to get the job done.
Great job, George.
Especially now that I can get DA protected tonight and we can do this another night.
When did he start adding evil? Did I miss it? I think I must have had...
He did it earlier. Yeah, during knobs.
There was a whole thing with Ruth.
He did it about 30
Yeah,
seconds before we didn't get enough votes to execute him.
If it's
I did it before that,
Vortox,
mate.
George is probably the demon. If it's not Vortox, I mean.
I didn't really think it was worth my dead vote, JC. Just to be completely
I'm
honest.
not blaming
I
you,
figured
but-
we could just kill the other one. Like,
I'm looking at the other half of the Grim where like only 2 people voted.
I mean, the other like 7 people who have votes. Yeah, good call. That's okay. George is gonna star pass.
I
I don't
honestly
need
feel
to
like
anymore.
you know those
Like,
things with like an
we pulled
angel
off.
on one shoulder and a devil on the other. That's where I feel like I'm hosted.
Ellen, did you get fake married ever by George? Or
I don't know.
Is he trying right now? Is what I'm asking. Is he
I-
trying
The answer
right
is
now?
I
yes.
succeeded 2 days ago.
George,
That's very annoying.
yeah.
Morning.
True.
Aggie, you're a corpse.
I'm eating chicken korma for breakfast. What a life.
Incredible scenes.
You even said "what a life" in an Aussie accent. That was amazing.
That's what the karma did to him.
We're just gonna get stabby on George today, right?
There's simply
Why
no
did
point,
I
I've been
die?
protected.
Why did I die?
Well, you can't.
There's a
You
demon
can't
on
stay
the loose.
alive. You can't stay alive, Aggie. You're really powerful. You're a powerful townsfolk role.
George was supposed to stop us today.
How dare he?
So I protected him so he couldn't, and I was expecting to wake up with no deaths in the night. This is really disappointing. What was Ellen?
Town crier.
Really?
Yeah. Back-to-back no's on.
More like
loads of
town
people.
liar. Am I right,
Yeah.
guys?
I mean, it's possible, but I really strongly think
I would
George
upgrade
is
that
more evil
possible
than
to
Ellen.
likely.
Which of Karen and Barrow is the cannibal, and which of them is the one claiming chambermaid?
Karen
Hey,
is the
Karen
cannibal.
is the cannibal.
And Barrow is the chambermaid.
No idea about that, Barrow.
I have 2
No.
blanks, one of which is Barrow, so maybe.
What's Mara
Karen
Joy?
got
That's the
grandmother
other
off
one.
killing JC.
Thought so. Yeah, Karen got grandmother upon killing JC. Karen thought she had the
gossip.
lady ability yesterday, so she wanted to kill Iris or execute Iris to see if that power works. Clearly, the power did not work, but
Were you
by
protecting?
then, by
Were
my
you protecting
death-
Karen? You're protecting Karen, right, Aggie?
Yeah, I've been protecting Karen, but then last night I switched
So
to George.
Karen's information isn't Vortoxed.
It
If
shouldn't
Aggie's
be, and it
protecting
shouldn't
Karen,
be Nodashi either.
so we don't have to worry about Vortox or Nodashi. So it's just poisoner.
My current working theory is that I'm the drunk, which admittedly does require a
Iris to be.
Iris to be lying.
Yeah, but I mean, in a Vortox world, Iris is evil because of Ben's
Yay!
information in the empath
Right.
one.
Fork?
And
How do they expect me
it does require us to explain why there was only 1 death after I died, because it would have to have been a Godfather +1. But between Monk and Tea Lady. I don't think that's impossible to explain away.
Ruth has never functioned though because George is evil.
Sure.
Is that the only reason why Ruth hasn't functioned, or is she just lying?
I think Ruth was telling me the truth. She gave a hard signal for Tea Lady to me and Ellen, I think. She told me to go Monk, and I was like, I need a bluff, and she said, go Monk, and I think that was her signaling Tea Lady. I think it sounds credible. Mostly credible. Unless it's her and George, in which case, there's no Tea Lady at all.
Chef 2!
Chef 2! Fucking hell, Milk.
I asked Patrick for a pork and he got me a spoon and a knife.
You can do it. Just kind of hack at it.
He brought me a bowl of oranges, which is lovely, but I would never eat that with my fingers.
What? Why not?
You don't need to peel the oranges and with your
No,
fingers?
because it's disgusting. I mean, why would you eat something that's sticky with your fingers?
To be fair, oranges are just a massive
she's
pain in the arse to eat. Like, I like the taste
I do
of
prefer
oranges, but they are a
clementines.
nightmare.
I like clementines better. They're neater. But also, yes, I eat oranges with my hands because I don't use utensils for most fruit.
You don't use utensils for most food.
Fruit.
Oh, right. I just have this image of you, like, trying to eat soup with your hands.
Yes,
Like,
I'm gonna scoop
like
it
a
up
fucking
and slip it up.
Neanderthal.
Yes, that's how we live
But
here
you
in the
could eat
north.
soup like this, so you don't
Oh, yes,
necessarily
true.
need a spoon. Unless you
True, you
want to
could just
ghost
kind of
it.
tip it. But what if the soup bowl is wide and then you kind of get it all in your face?
Yeah, it's not gonna work with every soup bowl. If you're eating soup out of a pasta bowl, then that might be a problem.
What were you, by the way, Aggie? If that's public.
Hey,
You were?
hey, Iris, did George nominate you yesterday? I cut out.
I was nominated by.
Didn't you nominate Iris, Karen?
Oh, who did George nominate yesterday?
No fucking
Barrow.
clue.
Yeah, George nominated Barrow.
What is this?
Oh
Is
yeah,
this
George
mango?
nominated Barrow.
This looks like mango.
Just for everybody's reference, because I don't know if everybody caught it, the cannibal who got the grandmother ability and saw George as the gossip was monk protected that night.
Which is why I think I'm the drunk specifically.
Yeah.
So there can't
But
be
that-
Vortox there.
Then,
To be fair, there's a
then
poisoner.
that does JC. It's 13 players. If you think you're the drunk, you think I'm evil.
Yes, correct.
Oh,
Iris
okay.
does seem like
I'm building a Vortox world, Iris, and in that world, you're sat next to an empath with a 0 and a
That's-
seamstress.
okay,
I
pig.
think
that's
some
fine.
of the evidence for your Vortox world has really fallen apart today, JC.
I nominate
myself, please.
George.
George, just beat you to it, Ben.
Take that. I'm the imp. You inexplicably let me get away with it yesterday, and so I have been DA protected today. So this is a giant waste of your time, and I will start past tonight.
4.
JC, you don't need to dead vote on this. I promise you.
I am happy
The
to
nice
find
thing,
out.
though, is that
player has an
if
interest
George
if
is
in
this
the
is
truth.
true and George star passes, it's gonna be okay. You know?
I'm fairly sure that George is the devil's advocate. And
I
he's
isn't. George
protected,
is on the
he's
block.
protected by himself.
I don't
But he
care
can
how many
just do
times we
this-
have to execute him.
He can just do this every
He
day.
needs
Okay.
to get in the bin. Is that what you're
will.
saying, JC?
Yeah, he should have
I
been in the
think
bin
George
yesterday.
is telling the truth
What? Okay,
about being the imp,
we
and
could
JC is
also
the drunk.
we could also kill me first, but then the barber swap happens tonight, and then George doesn't get the chance.
I'd love to
swap
kill
out.
you first.
I think we should kill George until he dies.
Okay,
I agree
that's
with
a-
JC.
That's an option, but like logistically, if George is gonna be DA protected today, then we
Okay.
might as okay, yeah. He's very confident.
It's true. I spoke to them.
Like I don't want to be here at Final 4 in which I die and it's just fucked.
Nah, it's fine, Iris. Don't worry about it. We'll just kill all the evils before then.
Oh my god, Milk. Okay,
I mean, the dream would have been killing George yesterday, but it is what it is.
I tried.
I feel
What
sure
a
it's
bird.
killed
Time
George.
to kill George is yesterday. The second best time is now.
Tomorrow,
I'd
probably.
like to gossip that Ellen is the marionette.
Heard.
Stop. This
Most
is
of-
bullying, George.
Most of us
cruel,
believe in
George.
George.
Final call.
There's information that backs that up, sadly.
There's been a trend in recent games of George bullying me.
It wasn't. It hasn't
The last
supposed
couple
to
of
go
weeks.
this way.
And yeah.
You can stop sitting next to me.
Yeah, right. George is executed. Go to sleep.
So are we? So
Sure.
JC, do you think that the Godfather doubled up when you died? Then
Yeah, I think they try. Or I think they probably tried to kill you.
Why is the cannibal not the drunk?
Again,
Because I saw Ben
Brother Marion.
correctly.
Yeah, so it's not
It-
Vortox. You've got correct
it can-
information in the
it can
cannibal.
Yeah,
just-
one of in the
not be
Vortex
Vortex.
world where me and JC are legit, one of us has to be the drunk, right?
It's not Vortox.
If it's not a Vortox world, then at that point, there doesn't have to be a drunk at all, and Karen.
we
just
also have a
poisons
poisoner on the script.
Oh, is Karen
no
the
dashing.
cannibal?
There's also no
Sorry,
dash
I meant
if it's not
Aggie.
Vortox.
Oh, okay. JC, can we talk tomorrow?
Yeah, sure.
I just don't think Iris is good. They asked me if they're the Mario. I just don't think that they are good.
I'm concerned, Karen, because you and I are living a long fucking time. Okay? So
Yeah, but why not Mario the Aggie?
why not Mario who?
The Aggie.
I think the
Yeah.
evil kind of have to leave you alive, right, Iris, to some degree, because
I'm so confused.
you're like you're the only person claiming outsider in a zero outsider game, and in the
But
world
we could
where
fix that.
in the world where mine and JC's information is wrong, you are evil. So you're either evil
Yeah.
or the frame, essentially.
The one thing that's good for you, Iris, is
Sorry to cut you off, Karen, but you are dead.
Okay, I'm good now. I'm fine.
that's weird.
I
We're all
star
fine.
passed to you last night.
No, you did not, Karen. Don't get your paws off me, okay?
So yeah, I mean, I'm going to share the Cannibal Town Crier info, which is a no as well. I think Barrow, me, and George nominated that day. I can't remember.
George, what are you doing?
So did Mara. Mara nominated Ellen, didn't she?
Something is.
I think
Yeah, that was
you'd think
yesterday.
I'd be a
not the day
minion this
before.
way.
So we killed George today, right?
Oh no, wait!
It's
it was
almost
the day
like that's
before.
what I said
It
too.
was the day
Yeah.
before. Sorry, you're right.
Yeah, we're
Something
partway
is wrong.
through Operation Kill George until he is dead. We have not reached the end of that operation yet.
Oh my god.
Diminishing returns, mate.
Is there a way for an evil player to survive 3 times?
No.
Let's find out.
Oh, I mean, I guess if they're the leech.
Oh yeah, of course.
Okay. I mean, I'm
Okay,
just-
so
Obviously, we're gonna kill George today, and after that, like,
but if Ellen was the Mario, then Karen's poison.
no,
Mario,
Ellen
so
can't be the
doesn't-
Mario because
I
then
don't think I
George
am, no.
is the demon, or JC is the demon who star passed immediately to, I guess, Ben.
Well, if Ben is evil, I'm evil with Ben, and I don't want
Why?
to build that world.
Why are you
Because
evil
Ben
with
is
Ben?
Ben is explicitly backing me up. I think.
So, evil players can back up good players.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, but
Steward bluff.
in that world,
Ed is
isn't
also
it
Ed is
all-
also confirming you.
Yes, but in that world, is
Ed's
it not a
empath information
Vortox?
makes you look good.
Is it not a Vortox?
No,
Because then all
Vortox,
the-
then.
It's not, because then there's still the wrong town crier information.
No, that world has an imp. That world would have JC as the imp who star passed to Ben.
So it doesn't work, because why is Ellen wrong then?
Because Ellen's the marionette. And the Chef 2 is
Oh, yes, okay.
JC, Ellen, and George.
Ellen's the marionette.
In the situation
What's
where
wrong
I'm
with the
evil,
Cannibal got sniped, I guess.
you have to believe that JC is either evil with me and died on night 2, or incorrectly saw
Yeah,
me.
he would have to star pass.
You have to believe, Milk, that I
We
had my
executed
seamstress bluff
JC.
ready in chat 1 of day 1.
I
And you
agree.
also-
I'm not.
yeah.
I'm not saying that's the world. I'm
We
not saying
executed
No, I know
JC.
you're not. But
JC.
I'm just working through what my
We did
defense will be
execute
when
JC.
an evil player inevitably nominates me.
We killed him.
We did execute JC. JC didn't start pass. So the problem is Ellen was seen as a marionette. Is the problem
I
What?
completely
By who?
believe that.
by the investigator?
There's an investigator?
I still think it's Vortox.
So if it's Vortox, Iris is exactly the demon.
Yep.
Then
Probably
we should
me.
kill Iris.
Thanks.
No, we're killing George today. 100%.
Yeah, we are
There's nowhere
fucking
we're not
killing George today.
We're
That is
fucking
what is
killing George
happening.
today.
If we don't kill George today, I'll retire from Clocktower.
Iris, I've got
Yeah.
great news for you. You're gonna survive till tomorrow, which means
I
you're gonna
don't
survive
want
till final 3, which is
I
wild.
would not like
You
to.
love being in Final 3, Iris. It's your favourite.
To be
But
honest,
it's not-
Iris, I mean, like you're reading pretty good socially.
I don't like being in Final 3 because then I have to solve the game and make a decision on
No,
who
you
to
don't.
nominate, which is
We
the worst.
We do that. You just have to sit there and be our representative.
Okay, I'm just gonna nominate who you guys
We got
shout
this.
out.
Team drunk.
And that'll Team Drunk.
It's an old code, but it still checks out.
it still checks out.
I've got a crazy theory here, guys. Now, hear me out, because this is a bit wild. Most of our information is correct, and George is the demon. I know, it's really bizarre, but
That's believable.
I think that might be what's happening.
No. It's simply not possible.
I nominate George.
Yeah, who would like the honor?
Accused.
Guys, it's just George. I think we all kind of know this. Do I really need to explain this? Let's go.
George?
Obviously, you shouldn't read anything into the fact that I haven't Star Passed, but obviously, if I were the imp, I would have had to Star Pass. There'd be no choice. So you can only draw the conclusion that I'm not the imp, and you've got 2 executions left. Are you really going to spend one of them on somebody who's definitely not the imp? Seems pointless to me.
Yes.
But you do you.
3 is your majority.
Just gonna put George
You
down.
mean
no
the one
dashy.
minion-
Shut up, Milk. Shut up.
The one the one minion that can lose us the game in the final 3. That we, yeah.
No.
6 is enough. George is on the mark.
I'm excited to find out this is.
So, how do we get out of this one, pals? Any
You could
prizes?
This is my
frame
favorite bit, George.
You could frame me and Barrow and Mara.
Oh, that
and
works.
someone
Yeah,
else.
let's do that.
Panicking for myself is my favorite bit, George, so I'm appreciative.
Yeah, I think about to stay with this one. But look, we had a good run.
Finn, you can cut him off at any time, mate.
Oh, I'm aware.
Yeah, just like if Ruth hadn't pulled the old "I'm definitely the empath" thing, this would have been a much smoother ride. Let me tell you. I could have been confirmed as the gossip. It would have been a lovely time. Oh well.
Well, you're confirmed as being executed and being dead. Good night.
Oh, that's all good.
You lying,
I
George!
told
How
you.
dare you!
Okay.
No one thought that was gonna work.
Yeah, I mean,
I told you all.
Who do we think that the minion is? That if Alan is good, who do we think the minion is in her info from day one?
like 5 people nominated day 1.
Yeah.
Can
But
Chef
not-
2's work with George being evil and Ellen not being evil?
It doesn't
Yeah.
work.
Oh yeah, if there's 3 evils in a row. Yeah.
Well, it doesn't work if Ellen's the marionette, Mara.
I'm not. I'm definitely not.
She is.
You definitely are,
It's
Ellen.
not possible. Like I think we have a drunk and a DA.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
Ellen's neighbours are both dead. I'm going to
How
rule
am I
out her
the
being the
Mario?
marionette.
There are 3
I'm
minions.
not
This
Mario.
Yes, 3
There are
minions.
3 minions. And one of them is the poisoner. I would just like to point everybody else
Yeah, there
that
has to be a
seems to be
poisoner.
like, can we, is it Vortox, is it not? You can get wrong info because you were poisoned.
It's gotta be
Wait,
poisoner.
so we're saying
Poi-
it's
poisoner,
poisoner, DA, Godfather?
DA, right?
If Ellen's
well, we
not
know
the
it has to be
marionette,
DA.
It has to be
who-
Godfather.
Who is the investigator, and what other person did they see?
Hello, I saw
Me.
Karen and Ellen as the.
I'm not the marionette. I'm good.
Right.
Elizabeth, you're dead. Final 4.
I mean, Mara's the night 1 poison in this world, right?
Do we sleep? Do we not sleep?
Surely.
Why
Mara's
is
the
it
Well, we
same
don't
as
sleep.
Mara's.
sleep. We don't sleep. We
Yeah, we execute our body.
at the very least.
The
I'm
worry
I
is
don't. I think
there
we
a
should.
world where all 3 of these people left are alive? Left be are evil? Is my question.
I
No.
will say
Do
I am
people have a reason
confident
that-
on a social read that Ben is good. Several people have asked me at this point: is the Ben JC throwing under the bus thing viable in order to give Karen bad info? And just on a pure social read of the end of day 1 and start of day 2,
Yeah,
Ben
okay.
is a good boy.
Yeah, mechanically that is possible. Like, let's not.
I can't believe
Mince
Ben is
words.
still
I think
alive.
the demon's just Barrow.
So, my
I agree.
information is definitely wrong at some point because I had, for instance, George as not a minion.
George
Well,
can be
hear me
the
out.
poisoner.
I also had George
yeah,
as not a
but my
minion.
information. So if there's wrong information, we should either still be on Vortox or looking at like no Dashi or.
If it
I
is
think
Vortox, then I
Iris is
am the demon. I am the
I think
demon.
Iris
It's
is
me.
Vortox.
Hi. If it's a Vortox,
Yeah.
I'm it.
I think
Pretty
all of
much.
the information does line up with Iris Vortox, as long as
Yeah,
me or
it could
JC
be.
is the drunk.
If Iris is the Vortox, it's a risky thing to do to show the investigator Iris's neighbor is a marionette, right?
It's actually
I'm not sure.
Unless we
Mara
solve it as
is-
Vortox immediately.
In the
Yeah,
Iris
it's not
Vortox
remember
world, I think
yeah.
Mara has to be evil with Iris, right?
Yeah.
Also,
Why
you have
would
to remember
Mara still have
if
Iris?
Iris is Vortox, showing Mara Karen as the marionette is fine because I'm an empath on the other side. So
Yeah.
Mara would have to be like, well, Ed's not the marionette, so you can believe that I would be on Iris's team, maybe, but
Yeah.
actually that would work with Milk Chef too.
Is there
Also
a
died
world-
to
That's the problem. The Chef 2 eliminates a whole bunch of like these groupings if it's
Um,
Yeah, because I need
Hopefully.
Ed to be a bridge to Mara for us to be it.
Lines are open.
Hopefully, I think there's a world where
Is-
Ben is the last living good player.
Would Mara Joy as a no Dashi work?
I'm happy to
No.
If
to
JC is-
sleep.
Barrett, are you willing to share your
Right.
info then? If JC thinks that it could
Right,
be
here
all
we go.
evils, but-
Whatever you want from this, but I'm building Vortox, so I'm not holding too much stock. Mara Joy, George, 2. Ed, Ellen, 1. Els, Ben, 1. George, Iris, 2. George, Iris, 1. Could not pick Els, Ben, Iris, 1.
Me and Els one is objectively incorrect on the night that you've stated it.
Also,
Yeah, that's
Ben
fine.
Iris.
Telling the truth.
Ben Iris
Yeah.
1 would be true if either of them
Me
is the
and,
Vortox.
me and Ellen one doesn't work either because Ellen has to either be a minion or I have to be a minion. In either world, we're waking up to our respective abilities. It should be a 2
So
nonetheless.
correct me if I'm wrong, but at this
George
point
and
it's
Iris
just Barrow or
changing from
Iris,
2
right?
to a 1 is also fucking batshit, no matter which world you're in.
Yeah.
It's just
Second
Barrow
call for
or
nominations.
Iris, right?
Ben, I've got great news, Ben. If Barrow is telling the truth and is the chambermaid and got a 1 on you and Iris, pretty sure that means that Iris isn't the Vortox because that would be true information.
Yes.
If Barrow's good.
Can I nominate Milk?
Accuse.
I would love to sleep. But we need to execute a corpse to sleep.
Why would you love to sleep?
Defend. I'll continue that answer, yeah.
Because people are starting to build worlds around the demon and I would rather get killed in the night. Thank you.
Milk, does your corpse want to say anything?
I don't think it's Vortox.
Choose to put a corpse on the block.
In worlds where it's entirely plausible that we still have a DA alive, because unless George is the DA, we still have a DA alive, we should absolutely not be sleeping here. We should be going after our main demon candidate.
Yeah, I
There
mean,
is
I'm
enough
just going to
corpse
put
on
it on the
block.
block anyways. because we
I
might as
think
well.
I'm seriously considering just nominating Barrow. What do people think?
I think it's more likely to be Mara or Iris than Barrow, just socially.
But you have to say that, I guess, because. Oh no!
No. I do not.
No.
I think Mara is more of a minion as well because I think she wasn't sticking to a claim properly day 1 or 2.
That would
Who
make
was the
sense
earliest
with my
person
town
to get
crier
your
info
info,
if it is
Barrow?
Vortox as well.
Sorry?
What was that?
Who was the first person to get your info, Barrow?
Oh god, that's a fucking question.
I got it on
Me?
day 3. Has anyone
I
got
got
any
it on
before
day
3?
2.
Yeah, I gave day 1's info to Els on day 2.
And then
Didn't
I gave
share
it to George.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just thinking
Specifically
You
asking
came
this
into the
because-
conversation where Barrow was giving me his info.
Yeah, I'm specifically asking this because it's an insane choice for Barrow as demon to choose on day 2 to throw George under the bus before George has been outed by anything with the 2.
Final call. Milk on the block.
Is my question.
Well, okay. I'm happy to nominate Barrow. I think there's some interest in that. And I don't want you to vote for me. So.
I'd be down to just send it on Iris.
Okay, Karen, let's not get over eager.
I think
okay.
maybe we sleep.
Are we
I think
sure?
if we sleep,
Oh,
you
yeah.
die, Ben, and then we wake up either with all 3 evils alive, with the demon
I
DA
think-
protected, or at worst in the same position, but with you not having nominated.
I don't think it's
Barrow, are
Iris.
you
so-
willing to nominate Iris? Oh, well, Barrow, are you willing to nominate Iris?
Final call.
If you
But
want.
if you think it's Vortox, then
We've got someone on the block, right? If it's Vortox.
well, your info says that it's not Iris and Vortox, right?
Yes,
No,
Barrow's
Barrow says
information
it's-
explicitly says Iris
Barrow
is not.
says I'm the demon. Barrow's
So
like,
I'm not. Yeah, so I'm not going to nominate Iris because
Barrow says Iris is not the Vortox.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
I hate that.
in Barrow's world,
And I
Mara
think
is
you're
the
the only
Vortox.
good.
Milk's corpse is executed and stays dead. Go to sleep.
What a fun
Crazy.
game. It's been a nice puzzle.
Crazy game.
This script is wild. I would
It's
like
rare.
to say.
It's
I
rare
love
that
that
you.
mystery.
Yeah, it's rare that you
Get the
have
fade.
the right number of liars and drunks, and misinformation to make it really unclear if it's a Vortox game or not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I've been thinking. It's crazy that we don't know.
Good morning, town. Ben died in the night. The game is now, unfortunately, unwinnable for the good team.
Damn.
It was
Because
always
not only do you have 3 evil players alive, your demon is also DA protected, so I'm not going to drag it out unnecessarily. That was indeed Barrow.
I fucking
Your
knew
Vortox.
it. I knew it. God damn it,
Indeed,
Barrow.
backed up by Iris, your godfather, Mara, the Devil's Advocate, and George, your poisoner. So, I put a poisoner into a Vortox game because I thought we'll get some mechanical rules popping off. Aggie, unfortunately, you never protected anyone when George poisoned you the one time you did, and Ruth, you were sat next to George, so you were never going to be protecting anyone, which is why Milk, your chef, died. I immediately regretted giving you a 2 because I went, that is so absurd, no one's going to believe it. And then the rest of the game followed it after we built the Vortox world. And I was like, oops, Ellen knew it was Vortox. Ellen was getting consistent dogshit info. You're just going with it. Ed, you were getting consistent dogshit info. JC, you got dogshit info on Ben, who was the drunk seamstress. Els, your magician, who the evil team figured you out by about day 4, I think. A chat I
Day
watched.
2, mate.
Day,
alright then,
day
sorry.
3. Day 3. Thank you. Day 3.
Mhm.
Mara and I discussed it and we were like, it's not Elspeth.
Karen, your cannibal, you ate JC. You were monk protected by Aggie, but you were also poisoned by George, and DA protected by Mara. So you were just complete fodder for the evil team. So I thought, even if you are monk protected, I'll still give you a little light so you can try and build some alternate worlds around you as well. You ate a tea lady, but were next to Iris. You then ate Ellen and got some wrong town crier information. And that was
interesting.
Ramsey Street.
Karen, I didn't know you hate JC. What did you do?
The triangulation of JC to Drunk Ben to Ed Empath is crazy, you
Yeah,
guys.
we got.
That
was
is
an
so
interesting thing
lucky
that we
for
just
us.
rode for a whole game.
I think it's really funny that a bunch of us had the Vortox world. A bunch of us were wrong about the Vortox world, but I think most of us thought Barrow was the demon, whatever the world was. Which is pretty funny.
I got the tempo off. I forgot. Yeah, I protected Iris when I should have protected Barrow, and then had to swap the other way around. So
I was gonna try to get a private convo to you to speak about it, but then I was like, that looks so suspicious if we were just I don't know.
Yeah, definitely not as suspicious as me going to George for 2 seconds, going "found you," and then leaving.
I think we're gonna go to a break now because my stream setup is so ghetto. I'm actually gonna leave my background audio on, and I'm gonna mute the app. So presumably, I'm just gonna play in another one, right, Ed?
Yeah, you're playing the third one as well, yeah.
Cool. All right. So
Didn't want to try and make you story tell on,
yeah, that
on your
ain't
Steam
happening.
Deck.
I will leave you guys to sort that out, and we're going to go to a short break. We will be back shortly after this short break. Okay, welcome back, folks, and welcome to my little Australian hideaway. We've got a bar here. It's sick. Look at my bar sign. That means it's a real bar. Yeah, we're streaming from the Steam Deck. As you can see, it's right here. So the resolution is a little lower than usual, and I'm coming to you all the way from sunny, probably too sunny Australia. I'll be boarding a ship for the Clocktower cruise in like 3 hours' time, but between now and then, we've got one more game of Clocktower. So let's get it on. Okay, let's play. Oh, hang on, they can't hear me. There we go. All right, ready to rock and roll. Oh, I can't hear them. That is troubling. Why is that happening? Oh, I know why that's happening.
Can you hear Ben right now, Mara?
I can, sorry. I didn't hear him when I started speaking, but I heard him as afterwards. Hello, Ben.
I'm just making sure because it's happened a few times where people just stop hearing one another.
I am
I think I just have a slight lag.
Shocked at how well this has worked. Like, this is insane. I am at the other side of the world on what is essentially a fucking Nintendo Switch.
It's slightly better.
It is way better than a Nintendo Switch. More like Nintendo bitch, am I right? Just so you know, Nintendo of Europe, I am open to a sponsorship if you are interested.
Can make a Clocktower app for the.
Ben's showing you the stick of being the Nintendo bitch, and now he's giving you the carrot of sponsorship.
Yeah. Treat 'em mean, keep 'em keen. Isn't that right, Mario fans?
I'm sure Nintendo love potential sponsors playing hard to get.
Is that watermelon?
Mm-hmm.
I'm so jealous of you. It's
Do you-
such winter here,
do-
and you are eating watermelon.
Oh my god, the fruit here is so nice. Do you want a little tour? Look. So
Yeah.
Here's the bar. So as you can see, lots of stuff. This is the bar
Ooh, what's
area.
the sign?
Yeah, the sign says bar. But what's really like kind of surprising here is we have a full-size snooker table in this bar.
Nice.
Yeah,
That's
it's not
a
even
pool
like a
table.
bar-sized pool table. It's a proper
It's a
full-size table.
full-on snooker table, yeah, with snooker balls and everything. And attached to this bar is a cinema. That's a little cinema room through there where you can see some of the people I'm staying with are actually watching this very stream. But this is just one building.
Oh my god,
as well.
JC, you were right.
What
were you
was I
right about,
right?
JC?
I don't
That
know.
people are in the cinema watching the stream.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I forgot I said
Because
that.
you asked it and Ben didn't respond, so I just went, no.
I think he was
They
deafened
are.
at the time. Yeah.
Mm.
Let me put this up here.
I like that we had, in that game, dueling players' perspectives. That's fun.
Yeah. And by their powers combined, we lost.
So who's manning the bar?
Ben
Great
is.
question.
This
But it's
isn't a
fine.
real. This isn't a. This is just one small outbuilding in what is a ginormous mansion, essentially, that includes a swimming pool and a spa. And when I say spa, I literally mean spa. There's like an entire room that includes a built-in hot tub with like marble flooring, but there's also like a shower that has like jets that stream out to create like fun and interesting. Yeah, I don't know how to describe it because I'm too working class, but it's a thing.
Are you on an Australian drug lord's compound?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
His name is Stephen Medway,
And the drug he sells is deduction.
His drug is Clocktower.
He's all of our dealer.
He is.
Hi, Rosanna. Is it working now?
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Can you
Yes.
hear me? Yay! Okay. I think that my OBS was fucking something up, so I've just turned my camera off and yeah, I will be cameraless because it does seems to be interfering for some reason.
Ben's using all the bandwidth in the Oceania.
That's probably true, honestly. I had to because the Wi-Fi here was when I got here was definitely not adequate for streaming. So I literally had to request the Airbnb host to bring me this Ethernet cable, just to guarantee that I have decent enough up speed.
Nice.
Is this like when FIFA hosts the World Cup in a country and they have to improve all their infrastructure to
Yeah.
make it work?
Yeah, I've come here to improve Australia's infrastructure. Oh no. This is going to be hard work, I think. I'll be honest, when I'm the savant or something complicated like that, I usually rely on chat to remind me of what's going on, but I don't have a second monitor to look at chat, so yeah, you're probably going to find this very frustrating, watching me try and retain 5 days of savant info on a Steam Deck.
Old one.
It's an oldie but a goodie.
It is an oldie but a goodie.
It's Martian Vampires, right?
Yes, it sure is.
Yeah.
I was very pleased to get this game this month. I'll say.
I think that depends on how you define the word goody.
Well, if it's fun, then it's good.
It is objectively a game of Blood on the Clocktower.
Yes, which we will be having.
I
I can
forgot
see
all
Ed.
of the pitfalls in this script. There's so many of them.
It's
Just saw Ed smile, and I'm like, what is he doing? What is he doing up there?
What is he building in there? No Tom Waits fans? No Tom Waits fans. Okay.
I'm a Tom Waits fan, yeah. I got the reference, I was just too busy being hungover.
Eating watermelon?
Yeah.
I like Tom Waits in 7 Psychopaths.
He's very good in that.
He's really
like that
good in
movie a
the
lot.
Imaginarium of Dr. Parnassus as well, which is a criminally underappreciated film.
Is this a
A
British
film that
thing?
they did a lot of,
Weird.
they
Reshoots.
salvaged that film from a very awful tragedy.
Yeah.
Considering the lead character died a quarter of the way through filming, that's pretty crazy. So just
Yeah.
recast him as 3 other guys.
Yeah, and worked it into the narrative as well, right? Because the idea is that they're inside the mind of God, essentially. So it's like a dreamlike situation.
All right. Have we heard from Rosanna? Is she back in?
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm here.
Yeah.
Great. Cool.
Thank
Then-
you.
go to sleep. Fucking JC. The moment I say
What can I say?
from his seat, it's like, bye.
So dramatic, JC.
I was trying to close a tab on my other screen and was tabbed into the wrong one. I was looking up to make sure I wasn't being stupid that Terry Gilliam directed the Imaginarium of Dr. Parnassus and was like, yep, good, confirm that. I'll close that tab. And then lo and behold, Clocktower disappears.
Terry Gilliam's just like a cursed director. It seems like everything that he makes goes wrong in some way.
He did finally make Don Quixote, and nobody saw it. I think more people have seen Lost in La Mancha than have seen his version of Don Quixote, which is very funny. I really like Tideland. That's a movie of his that nobody talks about.
I've just checked, and I am allowed to watch the Imaginarium of Dr. Parnassus.
Remind me your criteria. Is it's got to be within X number of
Must
years?
be Oscar nominated.
Oh,
Like,
Oscar nominated.
It just must be.
You stereotype of yourself.
Yeah. Did you know that like that Angelina Jolie, Morgan Freeman, James McAvoy show, like the film Wanted, that's Oscar nominated, and I've already seen that.
What?
I just made my wife watch that. She hates me now.
Wanted?
Wanted is Oscar nominated? What was
What?
for a
Yeah,
for
what?
visual
No.
effects.
For visual
Totally
effects or
right.
some kind, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, talking about which, I saw Sinners the weekend. Because I missed it.
Sinners?
Did you like it?
Oh my
You
god,
saw
that
Sinners
film
now?
is so good.
So good.
Yeah,
It's great.
that film is a musical, and I was not expecting that when I went in, but it essentially is in the sense that like Blues Brothers is a musical. But the guy who plays let's just call him the antagonist, so we don't spoil anything, is actually from Derby. He's from my hometown.
He's not Irish at all.
Wow.
He was in
I
a
just-
really
Convincing
great
accent.
film called 1974, where he plays a British Army private who gets trapped behind enemy lines in Northern Ireland. And I think it's a really interesting and quite respectful portrayal of that conflict. Well worth checking out.
Nice. I looked up Wanted. It did not win, or it wasn't nominated for visual effects.
Ooh, what was it nominated for?
What?
Sound mixing.
Okay.
But also, it was also nominated for the MTV Award for Best Kiss.
Crazy.
Best Kiss. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, the MTV Awards are not, let's call them prestigious.
I did not realize that the guy who played the antagonist, for lack of a better term, in Sinners, is also in the 28 Years films.
Yeah,
What
yeah,
a
yeah.
year that guy had!
He's having a crazy year. After seeing the film, the first thing I said was, obviously I loved it. I did love it. It was great. I do think it's crazy that it's the most Oscar-nominated film of all time. Not because it's not good, but because the Oscars hates movies like this. It's very
Yeah, the
confusing.
Oscars does not
Yeah.
like a horror movie.
No.
The fact that horror is now number one, like people go, oh, but there's better films. I don't care. I'm just happy that horror's just getting like nods because 3 horror films have got Oscar nominations this year. That's 3 more than like in the last fucking.
There's been good horror films this year, though. It's been a
Okay, we are the good twin, which is going to be interesting. There we go.
Stepsister, and he got nominated for best makeup. I think. Yeah, best makeup. That makes sense. And I'm really happy It's a film that I really hated watching a certain scene of, but boy howdy did it do it good.
Is that just true to fairy tales, Cinderella? Because
It is a
nose
film based
thing.
on. It is a film based on Cinderella, and the director was inspired by the Cronenbergs and Julia Detano. Take from that what you will. Excellent flick. I actually hope it wins. It won't. It's going to Avatar, but God, I'm so happy it got nominated.
I will definitely watch that.
I
Have
just
you
I
had
can't.
matcha beer before? Oh, sorry.
No, sorry, Karen. You talk.
No, I was going to change the subject because I tried to watch Sinners for like 5 minutes and I got very scared, so I stopped.
Yeah, but Sinners has gore in a way that doesn't make me squeamish, and I hate gore usually. But it's all like cinematography and bullshit, and it doesn't look real, so it doesn't look gross to me. So I watch Sinners without covering my eyes.
Sinners is a bit like that. What's that film that was directed by Robert Rodriguez and Quentin
From Dusk Till Dawn.
Tarantino? Yeah,
It's
from Dusk Till Dawn. We're like,
Ryan Coogler has explicitly said that that's an inspiration.
yeah, that doesn't surprise me because it's two movies, basically. The first 45 minutes is like a sort of turn of the century, deep south sort of crime and poverty movie. And then halfway through it, it's just like, okay, this is a horror film now.
Yeah, I mean, they do introduce the horror element early enough that it's like, it's not quite as much of a jarring thing as From Dusk Till Dawn, but yeah.
Yeah,
it is
yeah.
bad.
It is almost two separate movies, though.
Yeah, they kind of foreshadow the horror as well with things that aren't horror related, such as the grave that they both visit early on. Don't want to give too much away. If you haven't seen Sinners, go watch Sinners. It's fucking brilliant. Like, it really is.
It's definitely worth a watch.
A scene that's not even a spoiler, because it's like the first time we see, because Michael B. Jordan plays twins in it, that's not a spoiler. And the first scene with both Michael B. Jordan in it, they pass a cigarette between each other's hands multiple times. That is unbelievably difficult to do with special effects.
Oh,
and they do it like 4 or 5 times.
I was about to go. I don't really understand why it got the SFX nom. You saying that, lots of techies in that voting run, and hold on, that's sick as hell.
They just do it so casually as well. Like, it's just an introductory scene while they're waiting for somebody to turn up, and I'm like, I know how difficult that is. That's really difficult. It's like in video games, you never see anybody pass somebody something because it's really hard to do.
Mara, can you also please use their full names, because otherwise it's hard to differentiate. It's Michael Blue Jordan and Michael Burgundy Jordan.
Yes, thank you so much.
Also, I looked it up, Beryl. Your movie is Norwegian, so now I get points for a movie being Norwegian and good.
Hooray!
Because I swear to God, I saw it in theaters here.
The Scandinavians are sick as hell with them at the minute. I watched one of last year's nominations for Best International Feature. It's called The Girl with the Needle. It's a film you only watch once. It's not a film you watch twice.
No.
Fucking incredible. It's a Danish affair, and it's a semi-biopic, historical account type thing. And it's fucking amazing.
I think it's interesting that the world is sort of tilted towards elevated horror as the big in thing. I think there's something psychological going on in the world that makes that happen.
But I also in terms of horror being seen as viable again, I think Jordan Peele should really
Get Out changed the game.
Get Out. Well, I mean, just the trilogy. Get Out was a phenomenal thing, and people went, "Wow, what a cool one-off film." He hits it at he gets another great success with Us. Nope is another smash success. He's got a hitters.
Nope is my favorite of his.
Oh yeah, and he's producing People Under the Stairs remake right now, which I'm excited for.
Oh yeah, he's producing a bunch of these horror things as well.
He was really he fired his agents when they gave him instead of weapons.
I actually was one of the only people who actually enjoyed him.
Oh, okay. Dave saw him.
Yeah, I saw it. I liked it, but nobody else liked it apparently. I'll agree. It wasn't exactly groundbreaking though.
There is a lot of stuff going on here. Yeah,
shenanigans.
Guaranteed evil twin poisoner.
And at least one snake charming.
As someone who doesn't really watch many movies. I haven't known what's going on for a while.
Sorry.
Well, you
sorry.
should
I hate
you
to
should
say
start
it.
watching.
Literally same.
Yeah, it's fine if you don't watch mini movies as long as you watch full size movies. Hello.
Hello. Just wanted to check you'd seen the card about.
I
learning
have,
Mars the-
yes. Malashan being my evil twin. Thank you for that.
No worries. Just checking. Thanks, man.
Cheers.
It's from a cool country.
It is.
Yeah, but Rosanna, that's why I started doing this Oscars thing of like trying to watch as many Oscars-nominated films as possible, because I wasn't watching films, and I thought I might as well have a goal-oriented mind about it.
Good morning, folks. Don't worry about it. I've not done anything evil and awful to you.
I trust this guy.
That's fine.
This guy.
Sounds right.
What did I do?
Hello, twin.
Hello. Okay, Malashan. Shall we just have a gentlemanly agreement that we're just not gonna make this public knowledge for a bit?
I'm fine with that. My general preference is, even if the other twin says it, I deny it. So
Okay. Great.
I'm happy to just keep
yeah,
quiet
that
for a
sounds
bit.
good to me. I will be watching who you speak to, so just, I'm going to be straight with you right now. I'm going to keep an eye
Fair
on that. So, and good luck coming up with Savant info.
Yeah. Cool. Good luck.
Cool. All right, cheers.
Have fun. Bye.
Okay, everything I've just said to Malashan was a lie. I am going to tell everybody that I'm the good twin, and I will not be watching who Malashan speaks to. I cannot be bothered.
Hello.
Hello. What do you know?
I'm an empath with a 1, so if we want to kill into one of my neighbours, that's an option.
Okay. Cool.
What about you?
I'm the Savant.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, it gets more
Have
fun.
you had your info?
No, not yet.
Yeah.
I'm also the good twin.
Oh my god. Okay, cool. Are you going to say the evil twin, or are you?
So it's Malashan, who I just had a chat with and told them that I would keep it to myself, which of course I lied about. I'm going to tell everybody, but I'm just not going to do it publicly.
Yeah. Nice.
All right, cool. Well, good luck with your
Yeah,
Empath
cool.
1.
Yeah.
I should probably visit Ed, shouldn't I?
That would probably be a good plan.
Okay. I'm going to try
Hey,
my
Ben,
best
how's
to
it
write
going?
this shorthand. What have you got for me, Ed?
Oh, I'm gonna have to apologise to you for this because we're having fun this game. I'm sorry, Ben.
Oh, no, not fun. I hate fun.
I'm going to tell you, Holiness is winning today.
Holiness is winning. And just to be clear, how do I spell holiness, Ed?
Holi Ness.
Okay, cool. So not something with a hole in it. Cool.
No, correct. Or there will be a battlefield to your clockwise.
Okay.
I would say to your left, but yeah,
There
clockwise
will
is
be
clearer.
a battlefield to my clockwise. Okay. Done a type.
Enjoy.
I won't.
I love that. Thanks, Ben.
Okay, fantastic. Look, check out this keyboard I take on the road with me. It's foldable.
Nice.
How cool is that? Great.
I feel like I need one of those because I always run out of space on my desk, and I'm always trying to fit things in.
It's pretty handy. It's not a good keyboard, but it is a good keyboard for when you're on the road.
Well, I can't type at the best of times, even that's my job is to type, so it doesn't help.
I need to get into a chat. Let's see if Milk and Iris will let me in.
Yes, of course.
Ben!
Hello.
Hey,
That
Ben.
was squeaky. Ben,
Bran! How's it going?
Doing good, buddy.
What are you guys willing to share?
Glub glub fish.
Glub glub fish. I love.
What about you,
glub glub
Iris?
I'm a later character.
Okay.
Balloonist it is.
I'm the savant.
Ooh, incredible.
My day one information is annoying because it's cryptic as fuck. It's either Holiness is winning today or there will be a battlefield to my clockwise.
Why is he being poetic about this?
Probably because I'm also the good twin.
Oh, that's exciting. Well, Ben, I got good news for you. I have heard of a saint.
Okay.
Okay.
I feel like that information, it's too obvious to be saint related. Like, it's got to be
Or
something
maybe it's
deeper.
there's no heretic.
Maybe.
Oh,
that'd be strong. That'd be strong.
That could be strong. But also a battlefield, you said clockwise?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's you, Milk.
Well, I mean, it doesn't have to be directly clockwise. What's a battlefield? Oh, I'm going to think about this one. That's a good one, Ben.
Yeah.
Wild.
Twins, huh?
Oh, we got twins. FR.
That sounds like it.
Wait, who are the twins?
I don't know. Actually,
I know one of them.
What? Okay.
Sorry.
Ed, I've received 2 DMs already.
Yeah, Elspeth, we need to have a chat tomorrow.
It's got
Game. I need to know what's happening in Blueprints.
I find it very funny that you said your DMs were open because 3 of the people that were like, "What the hell?" are stream players, so who would therefore immediately be like, "I'm messaging else."
Yeah. Listen, I'm really enjoying the game, and that's what matters.
I sincerely support Elspeth in the way
Thank
that she is
you.
engaged in this game.
JC's
Very
just told me
sincerely think that's
what
the
happened
best
with
way
the
to
other stuff,
do
and
it.
that's very funny.
It's so fucked up. Oh my god. Okay, whatever. No, I'm fine. It's a great game. But that one thing, I just don't think I should have been punished for being good and productive and smart and rational and
It's not.
yeah.
It's not a punishment. You can do it again. You can do it multiple times.
Well, sure, but I mean, like, I'm on day 60. It took a long time to get there.
With the best will in the world, I'm going to nudge you towards,
that's fair.
Oh yeah, this game.
Oh, you weren't talking about this game because I was really confused about what the fuck was going on.
It's day 60.
You should have had a death by now.
We had 4 of us in a chat and I asked a silly question about blueprints and it got us very sidetracked.
But in that, we completely solved the game, right, guys?
Hmm?
You know what? I think.
All right, who
Sorry,
wants to
go on.
kill? I'm just asking who wants to kill.
Did I nominate Malashan? Hi Malashan, we didn't talk today. How you doing? How do you feel about dying in this game? Why is nobody nominating anyone?
As the demon who thinks there's a heretic in play, I would normally be okay with this, but I heard information today that suggested the heretic was poisoned, so we should do this tomorrow.
I think this is a double bluff.
The most Malashan possible
Come on,
defense on
guys,
Revenge of
hands
the
up.
Martian
Come on,
Vampires.
hands up. Here we go. Go on, Dave, Iris, Karen. Oh, come on, guys.
This feels pretty standard for Rush.
I was typing a message to Karen. I was being reckless. I could not raise my hand.
Thanks, Iris.
It's okay. I got you, my demon.
I nominate JC. I have spoken to a townsfolk who has information that suggests there is a reasonably high chance that JC is evil.
Interesting. So that on this script is what? Empath?
Balloonist?
I mean, Balloonist.
Yeah, Balloonist always gets the
high
demon
chance, is it?
Good twin.
Oh, I see. I'm not the evil twin, if that helps. That's about all the defense I can muster at the moment.
Are you the good twin?
Come on, guys. Vote for this. Rah, 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 rah.
I have to. The spooky thing told me to.
JC, if you have a fellow person born at the exact moment, right after, before you, then you should say so. You know.
I'm not in a twin pair, and I don't know.
Yeah,
why
no,
you
you're
think
not
I
in a
am.
twin pair. I was just you were listing things that could make you evil, and I added to that list. I'm not suggesting that you are the evil twin.
Okay. I mean, we killed JC first last time, and then then evil one. So I feel like we should switch it up.
Oh yeah, I'll nominate Alan.
But JC's an expert at dying first.
Likely mutant. Let's just get her out of here.
Why, Karen? Is this because I didn't have a chat with you when you pinged me? Don't kill me.
No, I thought you were the mutant.
Why would I be the mutant?
What, are you going to claim mutant?
No.
Are you going to claim another
Oh,
outsider?
come on, guys.
Well,
That's
I
terrible.
missed that defense, but it must have been crazy.
Oh, well, you can put it on me if you want.
Unless she doesn't want to move it because she wants to die because she's a mutant.
I'm not the mutant.
Heretic confirmed.
Are you okay to die though, Alan? Otherwise, you can
I'd rather
nominate me.
not. I
Okay, well, I'm-
nominate
I can have the
Mara. Just going for someone who isn't me. I think I'm a fairly useful role. I'd rather not die here.
As someone who entirely has no idea why Ellen is on the block, I don't know why to take her off the block. I missed the nomination and the defense, and I didn't vote. JC has just caught me up, and why is Ellen on the block?
Because she wouldn't claim mutant.
We don't know. Ellen's the only one I didn't vote for today.
Well,
I'll
it didn't
nominate
work,
Dave.
Dave.
I should have tied.
I
her, but
tried.
Lost the lag.
Malachelle nominates Milk. From what I've heard, if Ellen's not the mutant, then Milk is the mutant. So same logic.
Why are we trying to kill the mutant?
I had the second to last vote on Ellen, which by my own logic means that I'm evil.
I feel like
think
we've
you've-
all forgotten how to play Clocktower.
I think if Milk is the mutant, he should get to live and have a treat.
I just want to make it clear for Ed's purposes that I am not the mutant.
Understood.
Well, that's a callback. That's an old one.
I mean, at least there might be a cannibal, Ellen.
Maybe.
I'll nominate
Cannibal
Dave.
mutants are great.
JC, I didn't hear who.
Dave B. Ellen seems good. It's tough to lift it. Dave voted on everyone except Ellen, so I want to see whether he keeps that up.
Oh, yeah, sure. I'm the Saint. Let's go for a heretic win right now.
No.
Sorry,
come on, you
JC's
guys.
despair is so funny.
I
I'm fine
forgot
with
that I
this.
nominated Dave day one on a script with a Saint on it. Wow.
I'm not going to tie it.
I thought you were going to tie it. This is very annoying.
I
Glad
was
there's no
strongly
Todd
relying
Ryan.
on JC and Dave to be responsible there, and I regret my decision.
I'm sandwiched between them. Imagine that was just the game over. That would have been mad.
So I recently learned that there is a phrase in Norwegian which, when translated, translates to sit with one's beard in the mailbox. Is that true, Iris?
Incredible.
I've never heard that. I might need to get the Norwegian one. It might be a southerner thing.
Because
I'm
apparently
gonna go
it
try
means
that.
like, to do something, to put yourself in a situation that makes you look foolish.
I'm gonna Google it. Oh yeah.
Are you familiar with it now?
Yeah, so nobody has said that around me, but it is apparently a Scandinavian idiom.
There's a lot of old English idioms that nobody says. I think that checks out.
So it says that it either means that you're in an awkward situation, or that you're realizing you've missed something good, or you missed out on something good, or had a opportunity you expected to get. Oh. So I don't know if it really is the saying you think it is, but
Yeah. Well, someone in chat says that that's a thing in Sweden as well. There you go. I find the shit
the
Nordic people
Swedes.
say to be absolutely fascinating. You guys have got some wonderful little pockets of culture up there that are just bizarre when explained to anyone else, such as the Christmas sodas.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Julebrus! Yes! Yes! This is the best thing. And everybody has a favorite. Everybody's got a favorite. You
And I
either drink
tried one of
the,
them,
like amber one,
and
or
it's
the red.
Iron Brew. It's literally just Iron Brew.
I can't compare it to anything else aside from the Christmas sodas. We drink the red ones in my household. And nobody else can... Yeah, I think we don't have any Norwegian Clocktower people to come in and back me up on the red one being the best one, but it is.
Good to know. Sorry, Mara, what were you going to say?
I was going to say, if you want to combine the wildness of Norway with the wildness of Scotland, have you ever been to Shetland?
I have not been to Shetland, no, although I do like the ponies.
Yeah, I've never been because it's like an 11-hour trip, but a good friend of mine is a comedian from Shetland, and some of the stuff that she comes out with, we're not sure if it's Shetland or if she's just insane. Probably both.
Shetland slang is like a whole different world. I would fully buy that any batshit is just Shetland.
Do the Shetlands speak from their liver? That's an idiom, because it means to be very truthful.
My favourite Scottish idiom about truthfulness is if you ever say something to a Scottish person and they respond, if you ever make a claim to a Scottish person, like you say, oh, I'm the world #1 at this or whatever, and their response is, oh yeah, aye. That is not them asking, that is not them showing interest. That is them basically accusing you of being a bullshit.
Yeah. Oh yeah, aye, okay. Or so you are. Which is the same thing. It literally means the same thing.
I like that Scotland has multiple ways to sarcastically be like, yeah, what the fuck ever.
I think so you are West Coast, because I think it's also kind of Irish to be like, so you are. Whereas REI is everywhere.
The English equivalent be, oh, is that so?
I'd be more polite, yeah, for sure.
There is a Norwegian equivalent to like, yeah, right. And it's just, yeah. It means a slightly credulous yes.
There's an old joke that says, it's like, a guy's giving a lecture on how speaking English. He goes, 2 negatives make a positive, but 2 positives can never make a negative. And the guy puts his hand up and goes, yeah, right.
Down here in Australia, they say, yeah, nah.
We say that in New Zealand too. We say that in New Zealand as well.
Yeah.
It is.
Which one do you
it's
mean?
terrible.
To be fair, we say that in the US as well.
Yeah, nah means no.
Yeah.
In most
It means
cases.
no.
And nah, yeah means yes.
I feel like from watching years of Home and Away and Neighbours, I just started doing that because I say that all the time, and I always have a slight twang when I say it. Like, yeah, nah.
Oh, you'll
In
love
England,
this. I have a
literally-
friend who says a series of years and nah. She goes like, yeah, nah, yeah, nah, yeah. It's very confusing.
In England, everything we say is a lie. Literally, like if we're like, hey, we really should go grab a beer together, that means I will tolerate you for the rest of this meeting, and then I never want to speak to you again. If someone says, hey, how are you? They want to know literally anything but how you are. Do not
If
tell
you say
them how
you're
you are.
fine, you are not fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you want to
same old, same old.
Morning, all. Iris is dead.
God damn, you guys.
Oh, Iris, you really are sitting with your beard in the mailbox after last night.
I'm sitting with my very existent
Yeah.
beard in the mailbox.
Go drink your Christmas soda in heaven.
I shall.
Hey Ben, how are we doing?
Hello. Yes, sorry for nominating you yesterday, but Ellen told me she was an empath with a 1.
That's okay. For what it's worth, I asked her privately if she was an empath with a 1, and she said she claimed it, but she isn't.
Oh, great,
So-
fantastic. Okay, well, wonderful. What are you then?
Yeah, go on then. I've not hard claimed to anyone so far, so sure. I'm fisherman.
Interesting. That is also being claimed by Milk.
Ooh, that's fun. I guess Pixie and Mutant are on the script, but I
True,
will
yeah.
have a chat with him and see whether he sticks with it. Get a vibe. If he's sticking with it, then I'm more than happy to get my advice and die. I think
Cool.
Pixie
Okay.
fisherman advice, especially if Ellen gets a cannibal to confirm her, then getting 3 lots of fisherman advice is probably game winning.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree with that.
How about you?
I'm the savant.
Ooh, nice. Okay.
I'm also the good twin.
Okay, cool. That's why you were confident I wasn't in a twin pair yesterday.
Yeah, something like that. Malashan's the evil twin.
Okay. Yeah, you did ask people to vote on Malashan yesterday, didn't you?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I believe that you're in a twin pair. That makes total sense. Okay.
Then you believe that I'm the good twin, right, JC? Right?
Maybe. Like, you've told me about the twin pair, and Malashan claimed to be the imp in her defense, so sure.
Yeah. All right,
Yeah,
cool.
okay.
Thank
Lovely
you.
stuff. Cheers, man.
Let's have a chat with Ed. Okay, what have you got for me, Ed?
Hello, Ben. Today I'm going to tell you either the heart is broken
Yeah.
or how do I phrase this? I think today's catch is bad, but not necessarily at future days.
Not necessarily. I can never remember how to spell necessarily.
I hated necessarily when I was a teenager. It was one of those words that just no matter what, I'd punt on C's and S's and get it wrong.
Okay. All right, cool. Thank you.
Thanks, buddy.
Let's see if I can butt into. So, Ellen, you weren't really the empath.
No,
What were you really?
I'm not saying for now in case a cannibal finds me.
Okay, but I'm not the cannibal, and it's only us in here.
I'm not going to claim to anyone for now in case word gets around.
Okie dokie. What if I agreed to talk to nobody else? Oh, never mind. All right, Dave, let's have a chat. Hello.
What's up?
What do you know?
I know that I'm the saint, and if we kill me, we get a heretic win.
So you're doubling down on Saint.
Absolutely. I don't know if there's a heretic, but I'm just hopeful.
Okay, cool. I'm the savant.
If you get there's a saint or there's a heretic, I'm gonna be upset.
So my information today is actually pertaining to Saint. No, that's not true. My information yesterday was pertaining to Saint. I was told that either Holiness is winning today, or there will be a battlefield to my clockwise, and that was yesterday's information.
Holiness, that's just subjective.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, it could mean a bunch of things as well, right? It could mean that it could because it references holiness, it could also be talking about the heretic.
Could be. But that's just vague and
It is
subjective.
vague, yeah. I'm also the good twin.
Oh, okay. I didn't know there was. I didn't know who. I knew there was a twin pair. I didn't know who it was.
Yeah, Malashon's the twin.
All right. Well, if there is a heretic, then we have a whole nother path to victory.
Okay.
Wonderful. All right.
All
well,
right, cool.
I'm gonna put you down. All right. Thank you.
Okay.
I'm the innkeeper. What?
What?
I know,
I said nothing yet, but you
Oh,
can have
nothing
it.
yet.
That was so productive of us.
It could have been less productive.
Oh yeah. I know some good new shows now.
But yeah, good thinking.
I can't believe I got distracted by solving the game and I didn't ask Elspeth about blueprints.
This is
outrageous.
Important. Do we have anyone who today is claiming to be a fisherman that got their advice today?
I have not gotten my advice today.
Brilliant. If you are a fisherman, do not use it today.
They plan to kill you tonight.
That's exciting. Is this
Elspeth?
Elspeth to kill my fucking flow.
So there's no. Is there an evil twin between these two people double claiming each other?
I've got an evil twin
Just go
pair.
get fisherman advice when you blatantly said not to get fisherman advice?
Elspeth is not the fisherman.
Elspeth's not.
We
the
can-
I know!
fisherman.
And if she is, we can learn a lot from the poison fisherman advice.
What else, other than Savant, which I also don't think Elspeth is, what else would need to...
So I got my advice.
I know what
Yeah,
else.
I knew Elspeth was just
nice
doing
bluff,
that a
Elspeth.
bit. You stole my flow.
Thanks.
Hello.
Well, I know fish advice today specifically. What
Savant information
points-
probably.
The courtier picked fisherman.
I did.
Should we execute someone?
Yeah, me. Let's get a heretic.
Don't worry about it.
Mara started first. Is it Mona and Barrow, yeah?
Yeah. Hi Barrow, we haven't talked. How you doing? You were the demon in the last game.
We did talk.
Yeah, we did talk. We fully did talk.
So now I don't feel like dying. Sod it.
Mara,
is
we
like
killed
when-
Ben for this.
Yeah,
we
I was
killed
gonna say,
Ben
this
for
is
this.
like when Ben claimed that you guys hadn't spoken all year. That's karma,
Mara, you're not long for this world.
I think what I said is, Barrow, we didn't talk today, and that's correct. We didn't talk today.
You said we haven't talked.
You said we haven't talked. I'm sorry,
Well,
Mara.
I messed up my own bit. I'm sorry.
Whoa.
Does this give... I can
Oh, Milk dominates Karen. Karen's saying that I'm the mutant. I'm not the mutant. I want to make it really abundantly clear that I'm not the mutant. And so Karen must be evil.
I don't see how that makes me definitely evil. There's a poisoner on the script. There's a potential mutant alive. I'm okay to die. I'm just a librarian.
You know what, Karen? You convinced me.
I actually have it on
That
good
you're the
authority
mutant?
that Karen is
Do
Australian.
we have a
and not
cannibal
librarian.
clan?
Sorry, nobody heard Ben's joke. Do you want to say it again?
No, it's fine. It could be a rare joke. That's just for you and me, Iris.
Yeah, and the other people also heard it.
I guess I'll nominate myself. I am not Australian, and also the demon in a heretic game, and I don't think the heretic's poisoned today.
We should put this through.
Ben, aren't you in a twin pair? Why should we put...
Yes. I'm gonna say yes.
All right, let's do it.
That plan didn't work.
You two are in a twin pair?
I'm gonna say yes to that as well.
I thought voting on this might make them out it.
Is Ben just answering yes to all questions?
Are
I'm
you
gonna say
actually in a
yes
twin
to
pair now?
that.
What?
Ben, am I really cool?
I'm gonna say yes to that.
Okay, I'll nominate Elspeth. What is this?
What?
Well,
Yeah,
I don't know
Elspeth,
what's going
why
on.
did you do this?
Can I nominate Elspeth, please? Thank you. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Is Mel in a twin pair with Ben? I have no idea. But if she is, then we should tie it because we've got one of the twins on the block.
This is the first I'm hearing of twins. We can kill me, I guess, if people want to. Or we could not.
If
Those
Malashan
are
is
the
the
two
good
options.
twin, then why
Okay,
would she nominate
we can't.
herself?
She nominated herself.
Yeah, don't worry about it, guys.
Alashan seems very unconcerned for a
Wait,
good twin. So.
is that nomination just dead?
Hang on. No, she's off the block now. It's fine.
And
It's fine.
Sorry, yeah, my connection dipped, which also just turned the town square of the app in the stream black.
Nice.
I thought I
hear.
was just.
Yeah.
I thought I was just special. I
No,
was
no,
like,
they
you
can
don't
still
have to- you
hear,
don't have to
and
execute me.
Why not?
yeah, everything else is still working, just not me. So hang on, 1 second. Karen was nominating Els. Karen explained why. Els explained why not. Yeah, anything else to say before I run this?
The app doesn't want you to do this. It tried to kill this nomination. Keep that in mind. Don't do it.
It's more
You're
like
not
those
supposed to.
demonic vibes over there that killed the nomination.
What? What?
To confirm, we got 6 on Mal, right?
Yeah.
5?
Oh, yes. Yeah.
What?
Oh,
Oh,
I was
Dead
going for a
water tie.
spicy little tie there.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was
Didn't
gonna be a tie.
work.
Yeah, not
That's
quite
okay.
sure what the app did then, but it had a party. Anyway, Mal's still on the block. Els got 5. Mal had 6.
Mel, are you doing like a
any other
social cred
nominations?
thing? What's going on?
It's fine. Like, I've got some information. People will believe it later.
I mean, either Mal's the evil twin, in which case this is fine, or she's the good twin, in which case there's a 50-50 chance there's a heretic game and it might be fine anyway.
It's
Maybe
not
I'm
a
the good twin who
50-50.
believes the heretic. Maybe that's what's going on.
I don't think it's a 50-50 chance on the heretic,
It's
by the way.
not.
There's information out there that could help us solve this.
Sure.
Perhaps we wouldn't pose this question so early, Miss Malashan.
Heretic, or there's not
Does
a
anyone
heretic?
else like not know what's going on, or is that just me?
I don't know what's going on.
I don't know what's going on.
I don't know, but I don't care. Let's do it.
So,
Whatever it is, I'm in.
Voila.
Just
I heard the
didn't
word
wanna be
nominate
alone.
in the middle of that. I didn't hear who it was, so I'm going to allow someone to say honestly that they did nominate when everyone was yelling. If not, then I'm going to move on with an execution. Cool. Okay.
Okay.
Are
Yeah.
you claiming to be in a twin
What?
pair still, or what's going on? This
I'm
is very
claiming that
confusing.
I've just received a notification on my phone from someone who has replied to a comment I made 2 months ago on a YouTube video, and the reply is, "This game is worse than Werewolf because being dead has no meaning in this game."
So true.
What a stupid take.
They should say it. That's true.
That feels like an AI wrote that
Yeah.
comment.
There should
Red
be
Dead
punishments for
2502,
dying.
you are a fucking idiot.
You should become a social outcast when you die. This game should be a popularity contest. Kill the
You should
people
get
you want to
kidnapped.
silence.
You should be
Well, great.
kidnapped into another room every time you die in a Mafia game. They should
I
take
have
you
heard-
out back
right,
and
I've
shoot
genuinely,
you.
I've heard this take a few times before. It's rare, but there are people out there who are like, this game sucks because it doesn't have player elimination. And it's such a weird
But
thing
dying
to
does
say.
have consequences.
Yeah, it's like, this sandwich is bad because someone didn't smear shit all over it. It's such a bizarre,
So
like,
true.
take.
I mean, some people are
I
into
don't
that.
understand the thought process behind that take. Like,
Some people
legitimately, I
really like
do. It is
sandwiches,
still
yeah.
stupid.
It's crazy.
Fools revering their chains, right? Essentially, some people are like, I have only ever known things to be this way, and I am not enough of a curious person to imagine a scenario where things are different.
I like that there's always an assumption that people who play Clocktower haven't tried Werewolf. And I'm like, most of us have.
Yeah.
Hey,
Most of
guys.
us a long time
it was boring as
before
hell.
we
I
ever
played
played Clocktower.
Werewolf obsessively for years, and then
Same.
like Clocktower came along, and I was like, "Oh, this solves all the problems that like Werewolf
Yeah.
had." Even though I loved Werewolf,
I liked One Night
One Night
Ultimate Werewolf, but I didn't like the regular Werewolf.
One night, I'll still play one
Yeah,
night. That's
I
fine.
agree, Dave. One night is much better.
But even better than that is Werewords.
oh well.
Yeah.
Also have a
That-
copy of Werewolves, although I think I prefer the Insider, which is basically the same game.
Yeah, I love the Insider. It's good.
Love
I
Werewolves.
tried the Insider.
It's essentially exactly the same game.
I am going to go buy it tonight.
It just has slightly different. I think the things that are the words are more. I don't know, because you can make your own word banks with werewolves and stuff. But I don't know. There's something about the Insider I just really like how it works. It also comes in a very nice little box.
It's so compact. I love a compact game.
You can literally carry it in your pocket.
Yeah.
Good fun.
What's happening in game chat?
Oh yeah,
What are you guys doing?
I should probably say, yes, I am the good twin, and yes, Malashan was my evil twin.
What?
What?
We are not as far as I'm concerned, Ben's just making
Yeah.
this up.
So I went
I
to
was
my
never told I
first
was
chat
a
on
twin.
day one was with Malashan, and I was like, "Hey, shall we like keep this on the down low?" And Malashan said, "Well, my preferred way to play evil twin is to simply deny that I'm the evil twin." And I was like, "Great, that works for both of us." But I was lying about that. I immediately went and told literally everybody that I spoke to about it.
I mean, yeah.
Ben did say that.
And
Can
Ben
you
hasn't given
confirm that
anyone
that is
that
what we
one.
said on day one, Malashan?
We didn't say we were twins. You said you were going to claim my twin, and I said I'm not the twin. That's what has happened day one.
But you admit that we had the conversation.
Yeah, we did talk about it.
Well, Malashan, you really are sitting with your beard in the mailbox.
You certainly were both claiming the same role.
Here's how you know I'm the real one. My savant info is stupid and annoying.
That's mine. Have you not seen what Ed's been giving me? It's all Greek mythology bullshit.
Yeah, of course it is.
Of course, the funniest world is that Ben is the evil twin and was poisoned yesterday. That's the funniest world.
That is a
It
good
wouldn't be
world.
funny for me because right now we'd have won if the poisoner hadn't done that.
Correct.
Also,
Well-
another good player would be learning that Ben was the evil twin right
Could have been a
now.
48.
Yeah.
Actually, no, that's not how that works, is it? Never mind.
I think it's a continuous, yeah.
Yeah, but it'd be
Yeah.
funny if it was.
Equally, if somebody wants to poison Dave, I'll be happy to kill him.
No, I want to be sober when I die.
No. Stop talking about killing saints, okay? We don't need
So-
to bring this attitude.
Saints aren't real.
Are you
My thought-
sticking
They
with
are.
Saint then, Dave?
It's the #1 demon bluff. Seriously, I'm probably just the demon here. We should kill me.
My first game at GLC last year, the last GLC, we executed the Saint on day one, and I, as the sober Undertaker, saw it. It was one of the silliest games I've ever played.
You saw it and then you all lost, right?
No, I immediately thought I was the drunk, and then the most socially trusted player star passed into one of the two people who we knew was a demon, or we knew was a minion, and we killed them and won. It was very strange.
So the saint was poisoned.
Yeah, the saint was poisoned, but we also all thought he was the demon on day one. He even ran the nomination on himself. Because the storyteller had to leave the room. It was very silly.
I'm so sorry. I just realized that Barrow and I are messaging in public chat.
Yeah, you're talking about crumpets in public chat. Yeah, I was.
AC was involved in this conversation.
I was enjoying it.
You messaged me. I'm so sorry.
I thought it was deliberate.
Yeah, I thought it was deliberate.
Okay, Rosanna, from me, it was. Absolutely.
That makes more sense.
JC, why were you butting in on their private conversation? That's really rude.
JC, get the fuck out. Sorry, that was not polite.
Dave's dead.
Aw.
Dave!
Oh, Dave,
Supposed to execute
right
me.
now.
Dave!
Who is
They're-
this?
they're-
Not
they're
me.
It would have been way more fun keeping.
Hi.
Hello.
What was the info you had on JC?
Ellen
Just,
told me that.
the empath claim?
Yeah, Ellen told me empath won, but she's since rescinded that.
Yeah, I'm the empath, and I regret voting on Ellen.
So, are you an empath
Ellen
with a
was-
0?
No. Ellen must come in. She already knows all this. So I had a 1 on day 1. I randomly voted on my neighbours without outing to anyone that I had a 1, just to see what happened. Now I've got a 2 for 2 nights in a row.
Okay, well, Milk and JC are both claiming fishermen.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Yeah. What were you, Ellen?
I will just say I was the courtier.
Okay.
Oh, that's a shame. Did you do anything with it?
Nope.
Okay. And Ben, is this twin legit?
Yes.
Okay. What's the savant info?
Alright, day 1, I learned either Holiness is winning today, or there will be a battlefield to my clockwise. And then yesterday, I learned...
Okay, there will
Sorry,
be
go
a
on.
battlefield. Was it there will be
Yeah.
a battlefield?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yesterday, I learned that the heart is broken, or today's catch is bad, but not necessarily future days.
Okay, well, the cart is broken sounds like it's about me, right?
Yes.
Like poisoned or drunk.
So maybe you neighbor no dashi?
Yeah, but then why would I get a 2 if I neighbor no dashi?
Because it should be a 1.
I should observe there's no Nodashi on this script.
Oh.
I think we can't rule out the world quite yet, so...
Right, yeah, okay. I thought there was. Okay.
I just blindly trusted Ben.
Yes, I blindly trusted Ben as well.
Sorry, after the heart is broken, it was what?
Today's catch is bad, but not necessarily future days.
Oh, so that's about the fisherman. But then
Yeah.
the 2 people claiming fishermen are in it. What? If I'm broken, then how are the 2 people claiming fishermen in a...
Well, because one of them might...
Oh, because one
be
of
the
them would be
fisherman,
real
but
in
if
that
you're
world
after
where I'm
you're fine.
broken. Yeah.
So,
Today's
yeah.
catch is bad. That basically means poisoned, right? Fisherman poisoned.
The battlefield to your clockwise, is that to do with the empath information, do you think? The fact that the empath got a 2 and is gonna... Oh no, that was on the,
Maybe.
on the 1.
That was a
on
It
the-
could, it could also mean that Milk is actually the general.
Yeah, true. Or... General... Maybe something like a politician or something is down this way somewhere. But I didn't really get those vibes from Milk or Ellen, to be fair. So
Yeah.
do we want to kill my living neighbours, or are we worried there's a demon there in a heretic game?
I mean, my
don't
savant
know,
information, to me, broadly speaking, is saying that there is a heretic in play, and that one of Milk or you is bad.
Yeah.
So that's kind of where I'm at right now, but I haven't got today's info. And honestly, I'm I'm not the best person to play Savant. I'm not like a puzzle solvey type. So I don't really know. I don't really trust my own intuition.
On another note, is there a plate of watermelon in front of you?
We've got watermelon, grapes, mangoes, bananas. There's some
I
toast
really
here.
want some watermelon now.
Want-
I
want
might
some
go to my
toast?
local veggie store. Right, I want that watermelon. I think I will
Yeah?
go to the fruit
What
veggie
about-
store
what
straight
about
after the
some, do
stream.
you want some chicken korma? We got some of that too.
It's a bit early in the day.
We're
for
just
chicken
literally
korma,
cooking all the
but
food
yeah.
left in the fridge.
Amazing. Okay, cool. Thank you.
Cute.
And on day 2, so could be innkeeper.
Hi. I think I should tell the town my information. I am not the librarian, I am the empath. On day 1 I had a 1. I regret voting on Ellen because after Ellen was dead I've had a 2 ever since. The Savant has information suggesting I've been messed with in some way, but it's Savant info, so who fucking knows?
Ellen, you lied to me.
I think you've been messed with in some way, Rosanna.
I'm full send. Conveyor nominate milk. I'm a Rosanna believer. Rosanna is my bestie at the minute. Send it.
Yeah, this remains fine.
Milk, are you really the fisherman?
Yes, I am really, really the fisherman, and not anything else.
I think.
Hello.
Hello. You pinged me just as I clicked on that nomination,
Yes.
so I was just like, "Oh,
info me, please."
I will tell you either your neighbors should have pretty much everything you need, or Karen is lying.
Cool. All right, thank
Enjoy.
you.
Days or something along those lines.
Okay.
Oh, that was so this is
Malashan, did you have yours in text, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Karen,
Would you mind sending it again?
I can share it
Sorry.
again.
can you tell
I'll-
us
I'll-
what you
I'll share
are and
both
what you
it.
know?
I'm the librarian that saw Milk and Alan as a mutant. I currently have Milk as the mutant. If you're really the savant, then I think you're just saying that Rosanna is the drunk, and I'm confirming Milk.
And
So rather
have
than
you
this
been
last
claiming
one-
that the whole game? That's not something that you
I-
started saying just now.
Yeah.
It's
I
been
will.
implied.
Okay, cool.
I will step up as a character witness for Karen, as she promised to do for me. We had a chat on day 1 where we, according to me, told the truth, and I told her what I was, and she told me what she was, and it's great, and we don't need to have lied to each other.
Okay, one of my 2 pieces of information today is that my neighbours should have everything that I need. Elspeth, do you feel like speaking about what you are?
Yeah. Yeah, I
I
can
don't know
do
if you
that. No, then I'm not going to do that.
I just want to share my fisherman advice real quick. My fisherman advice was, this is fine.
Okay.
Ben got the savant info before that fisherman advice, by the way.
Yes.
So
What was
Milk
the
would
other
not have
side
to
of
be-
the?
So
What was the other statement being?
I'm not sure if I should say, because it implies either that there is a heretic and it's this person, or there definitely isn't a heretic. I'm not going to say
Ignore
which of those it
heretics, yeah.
implies because we don't want evil to know.
Lovely, fine.
I will refuse to talk about Heretic until final day. Thank you.
Yeah, it
I
literally.
mean, you can all talk. I
But
just
the
won't
rest
listen.
of us can.
Yeah, I just won't listen.
Yeah, Dave, you heretic.
I wanted to die in the day.
I wanted you to die in the day too, buddy.
Oh wait, Milk's evil. Let's kill him.
I just believed you from day 1. Like, I thought it was a great idea.
A little quick with the nighttime.
Oh,
I clicked on it,
no.
but it's...
What the heck?
Oh no, my powerful top book roll.
Tim Robinson.
What the hell?
What the hell?
What the deuce?
What the Dickens?
Family Guy. Wait, what the Dickens? What's that one? No, I'm out.
What the Charles Dickens? Do you think I should send
Mel-
the guy who made that YouTube comment the video link of us subsequently discussing the comment? What
That
do you
seems
think
mean.
that person? How do you think they would react to that?
I tend to respond to YouTube comments because when they're factually inaccurate about the game. I just go, no, this is why you're wrong, and then leave it at that.
I kind of approach YouTube comments from the perspective of I'm just gonna assume you're genuinely interested in a conversation and here to learn things, and speak to you accordingly. And when it becomes obvious that you're not, I will just disengage.
There was one guy who called me uncouth for drinking out of a bottle, which I think is fucking hilarious.
Yeah, I think that person is correct. What they're incorrect about is the assumption that you were attempting to be couthed.
Yeah, I'm just being me, man.
Yeah.
I don't need I'm in my room. I'll drink what I want.
Drinking out of a bottle as
2
opposed to a glass.
It's a 2-liter bottle, just to be clear.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He did say, I wish they'd get a cup or a glass. Also, whenever I get negative comments, they do all say they, which is fascinating to me.
Oh, that's so weird. Why are people like that?
I don't know, it's really weird.
I think so. It's interesting that you brought that up because I read a YouTube comment the other day on our most recent video that was someone saying that I degender people by calling them they when their pronouns are not they, which I'll admit kind of got to me a bit because I try really trying really hard, and to learn that I'm failing is kind of heartbreaking, but also I think it's important to be told things like that, right?
Yeah.
But I do want to
agree.
say that like I'm spinning so many plates when I'm streaming, and we're having such complex conversations that I'm often just things like that are going on instinct. I'm not making like a conscious decision to ignore people's.
It's also it's all in the like. Well, I mean, surely Mara knows better than me, but like my thought would be like, I haven't seen you systematically call someone who has she, her, or he, him pronouns they every single time. Like they is a fine thing to refer to people as long as it's not like a systematic attempt to like diminish what they want to be called.
Exactly. I think generally people can tell whether it's through malice or ignorance or just because you've got a lot of stuff going on. And I feel like for you it's definitely that last one.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I mean, I'll say I'm non-binary and I do it too. And I mostly do it to Ben, I think. I think I call Ben they approximately 5 times a day on this stream because I try to go quickly when I give my information. Yeah. And then it's like I default to they so much so I don't like use somebody's opposite pronouns.
It's also like a bunch of linguistic conventions where you just use they for any gender.
Yeah, 100%.
I find
when
it particularly hard
when people do it pointedly.
Yeah, I find it particularly hard, like when I'm streaming and like I've got 3 windows open and I'm talking. I sometimes actually kind of forget almost who I'm talking to, and I'm like, I know I'm talking to somebody, but I can't actually remember who it is right now.
Usually, the pronoun that Ben uses most is probably chat.
The 4-person pronoun.
I think
also,
people who don't.
Sorry,
go ahead. Oh, I was just going to say, I think people who don't stream genuinely just don't realize how many plates you're keeping spinning at the same time while trying to play a social deduction game and make the game interesting with chat.
I also think it's like
and talk about
once
what you're
or
thinking
twice
about.
in years. You know what I mean? Like it's not a consistent thing, so I wouldn't worry about it.
Yeah,
Some people are very. I understand why people are very sort of afraid and cautious about it. I get it.
Yeah, it's a difficult position to be in because I don't like. I am the most like vanilla flavored nerd out there, right? Like if you ask someone to draw a cartoon of a nerd, they will draw a fat, white, bearded man with long hair, so which is what I am. So I kind of feel like I can't I feel like I can't really have a strong opinion on this, but it also worries me immensely when
The fact
people.
that it worries you is the good as evidence that you're not malicious.
Yeah, but what worries, obviously that worries me, but what also worries me is that there are a bunch of people out there who, if they're trying hard and someone says, you've not achieved perfection, therefore I'm going to criticize you, they'll just stop trying. And so it scares me that, like, demanding that level of perfection is kind of a way to damage our collective goal, which is to achieve acceptance and tolerance, right?
I think also though that a lot of people want like personal respect, and if it feels like they're not getting the same personal respect as everybody else, then I don't think it's a bad thing to ask for it.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, and obviously because of the stuff we do, we are ourselves at a place. I think sometimes, and I understand this a lot, people are like, "Hey, you said this. You were mean to my friend." I'm like, "No, I was jokingly mean to my friend." And you were watching, and I'm sorry if that made you feel uncomfortable. But so it gets kind of weird when it comes to the sort of parasociality of it all. I don't think that's a negative thing. I just think it's a thing.
Yeah, there are a shocking number of people as well who have a kind of content object permanence blind spot. Like the number of times, like I've seen even stuff like a YouTube video will go up that I'm in, and someone will be like, hang on a minute, that YouTube video went up 12 hours ago, and I saw Ben at a convention 12 hours ago. What's going on? And it's like, what do you think we are like all inside your TV, just like waiting
We
for
live
you
in
to
a
turn
TV
it on?
Maybe
I
there's
had-
two
there's a
Bens,
family
one who
friend-
goes out to conventions and one who works in the YouTube mines.
I do have a family friend like who's quite old and doesn't understand technology, and so when we paused the TV to go and do something, she did speak up and go, "Well, how long will we be? Will they have to wait long?" So it's a real thing.
That's incredible.
Oh, God.
That is incredible.
People like that just so wonderful, just wonderful.
I do think it's delightful. What a time to, what a thing to be that sort of full of wonder in the world, you know.
Yeah, fair play to them.
I am full of wonder at Mara's death.
Cool. About time,
No,
right? That's
no.
fine.
Not Mara, the maybe Snake Charmer. I don't know.
Hello. Okay, Karen, why did you request a chat with me if you just immediately
Oh,
pissed?
shoot.
Oh, there we go. Hello. You're muted in
Hello,
game.
yes. Iris is joining. Ben, what was the Savant info, by the way? I'm the Snake Charmer. I've cleared, so I'm not the librarian.
Cool, okay,
I've
yeah.
cleared Iris, Mel, Rosanna, and then you.
So one of yesterday's info was Karen is lying, which is why I asked what you were.
Okay, I was lying.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I kind of
He
thought
was
that
lying.
might be because you're the heretic or something, which is why I didn't want to just come out with that.
So,
let's not tell everyone about everything here.
Yeah.
I mean,
Milk wants to join.
I'm fine with Milk. I'll tell something
Hello.
to some
I'm the mutant.
people.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
Okay.
Sorry, I thought it was
No.
obvious.
Oh no, I've disconnected. I've disconnected from the chat as well.
I need to update
We're
my
good.
Grim.
We're winning.
Oh, have you got info?
You're just like, oh, that guy seems like the mutant.
No, I just. Oh, well, because I thought you were claiming librarian, but it was actually Rosanna.
No,
Because
it's
you came
Rosanna.
out of a chat with someone. Yeah, but.
The Steam Deck is kicking out some serious heat.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
that's good.
I wanted to give out my general information, and you will see if you think it's drunk or poisoned, or if it points anywhere. I got at the beginning of the game slightly good. I was really looking forward to surviving and seeing how that would change. I think that could point to the heretic status of this game if I am sober, if I am drunk, which I don't know either of.
Okay.
You all are smarter players than I am, so help me.
So My
Slightly
information might relate to this. So on day one, I learned Holiness is winning today, or there will be a battlefield to my clockwise.
I mean, there will be a battlefield to your clockwise seems like what Rosanna is pointing to.
Yeah, probably.
Maybe
on
Rosanna
day two,
is a minion, though?
I got.
No, I think she's good.
The heart is broken,
she's-
or today's catch is bad, but not necessarily future days.
What was the first one?
The heart is broken.
And the one on day one is Holiness is winning, or there's a battle clockwise.
Yeah, and then
Battlefield
yesterday's
clockwise.
information was neighbors should have everything I need, or Karen is lying.
Well,
Karen was
Karen
lying.
just said she was lying, so.
Yeah.
So your neighbors don't have everything you. I mean, Milk was your neighbor.
Shockingly, the mutant does not have 50%
Shockingly, I
of
didn't
what
have
I
what
need.
you needed.
I think this might point to Elspeth not being good.
Yeah, I think she's not good.
I think if I was her character, I would not. I would be playing it differently.
What is she?
But I don't know.
Or, well, I mean...
Balloonist. So she got Dave, Alan, Dave, and then you, Milk. So if you're both outsiders, then that's just not right.
I thought it seemed right.
Yeah. But then
So-
if Rosanna's the drunk, then we have
Maybe there's a
3 outsiders. It's thank you.
Yeah, I mean, Fangu doesn't work with Dave dying.
Maybe there's a poisoner.
Maybe there is a poisoner.
Or he would be the Fangu, maybe. Yeah.
Ben
Or
would
he could be the Fango. Claiming
They
saint.
would be
But he
the-
was okay to die. Like, he was trying to get killed.
Do we know if it is heretic though? Because Ellen's not claiming. Mel is being shady.
Ellen didn't want to die.
Mal is the
I
evil
don't
twin.
think-
I do believe Mal.
she actually is?
I think Mal is
Yeah.
the evil twin. Yeah,
I'm the good
actually
twin,
is
yeah.
the evil.
I believe that Ben's a good twin. Ellen seemed like she didn't want to die. Was the only
Yeah, I
thing.
agree. I think
I don't
Ellen might be
think she's
something
a
useful.
townsfolk.
Ellen was the core
Like,
So
singer.
I might be
Oh, the
wrong. I don't. I don't know if I should be saying this with you in the chat, Karen, because we might fuck us over later. But I don't think it's a heretic game. I don't currently.
I mean, thinking it's not a heretic game is not that helpful for evil, right? They still just have to win the normal way. Like, tricking evil
Yeah.
into killing themselves is like whatever. I think it's probably not heretic, and evil just needs to win the normal way.
Yeah.
I agree.
I have seen no
Should I
evidence that
continue
it's
bluffing librarian then? Then
Probably
maybe
not.
don't share the Karen is lying thing then.
Yeah, I won't.
Yeah.
Off script, no. F script, right? Off script.
So how's it
Ed, I would like to ask you a storyteller question. Okay, what have you got?
Beautiful, subtle bluff there. Loved it. Hot air is a very old form of locomotion.
Okay.
Or the suburbs have had no planning permission.
Great. Thanks for nothing.
I'm glad you're enjoying it.
I nominate Elspeth. My savant information seems to point towards Elspeth being either evil or possibly drunk or poisoned, but I think more likely evil.
Can I ask what that info is?
Yeah, well, amongst it is my neighbors should have everything I need, and I know that that is the incorrect statement on that day, which means that you are not useful to solving the game, which would imply that you could be evil.
Okay. Yeah.
I actually think Elspeth
That's
is
all.
3 outsiders, and we don't. But Dave is saying it's not Fangu, and we don't think Iris is the Fangu that jumps. So I think Elspeth is confirmed.
Yeah, that's where I'm at.
Maybe Elspeth was.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Oh, I mean, I
Well-
think I have some sort of info that doesn't make sense because I got Dave B and then Milk, and if they're
Yeah,
both
well, that's
sticking with
wrong.
their claims, then
Oh,
yeah,
you're the
some points.
balloonists?
Yes, and I messaged
Okay.
you that like yesterday or 2 days ago.
I am streaming on a screen the size of a fucking mobile phone, so don't. I've not read anything that any of you have messaged me. Just to be completely clear.
I'll nominate Rosanna.
So sorry, I just wanted to say that one of the two pieces of information I got today was that hot air is a form of locomotion.
We should lift me though.
Don't know what that means. I think that Ben's Savant info could imply that there are multiple evils on the right-hand side. Potentially Rosanna is just evil. I thought that she was socially good initially, but I think that... yeah, what number did you get last night, Rosanna?
A 1.
Rosanna, anything else?
Oh, sorry, I didn't know if Karen was finished. Yeah, I have 1, 2, 2, 1. I would rather die now than later. I think we've got multiple evils dead, or I'm just drunk. I don't know how to tell between that.
Ben, will you vote for Iris?
Yes. I don't like that we've lifted Elspeth though. I want my.
I kind
want
of.
it to be
But hot
noted.
air is a form of locomotion.
Yes, Elspeth.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's implying.
But what
Elspeth,
does that mean?
It means that Elspeth's loco, which is bad.
It was.
It means there's a balloonist. What the hell?
It means that we need a motion to dismiss Elspeth.
I motion to dismiss Ben.
I will say that's just a true statement objectively, like not about the game. Hot air is a that's objectively just a true statement.
So yeah, I
Could it
think
mean that someone? Could it mean a Fangu jumped to Elspeth?
Possibly.
Like movement?
Y'all, we can kill me tomorrow.
I think
thing we're
I
doing.
think you just
No, we
mean
can't, because we're gonna wake up. We're gonna wake up tomorrow at 4.
Yeah, it's
I think
too
it
late.
just means, I think it just means Ben's had enough of making up bullshit savant information.
So, no, I really, I have had enough, but not of making it up, of just being the fucking savant. I have 4 days of savant info, and 3 of them are cryptic, and day 3's information is just like a normal savant information day.
I absolutely trust Elspeth.
That's probably the day you were poisoned, Ben. I think, yeah, Elspeth is good, and she's been snake charmed as well. She's not the demon.
Yippee!
I thought we weren't outing the snake info.
Well, but everyone wanted to kill
Well,
Elspeth.
Yeah.
Oh, I just made that up. You
now the
actually
demon-
did snake charm?
Saving a snake charm player seems good.
Yeah, I've been snake charmed and picked by an exorcist, and also inkept every night, and also the courtier picked me, and also the pixie saw me. So
The courtier didn't pick you.
they picked Elsbeth, and there were still deaths in the night. So
They picked Elspeth.
yeah, they picked me. Yeah,
Gosh, Mara, don't you know that's how the courtier
the
works?
empath also picked me and got 0. So
Crazy.
I can confirm I have not got a 0 a single time this game, Elspeth.
except for when you picked me.
So it's
Of
just
course.
Barrow or JC then, right?
Oh, which I hate because I just had a chat with them yesterday where they were both like, "Oh, we're all good, right?"
Doesn't
I
seem
very
likely.
specifically made a caveat of going so long as we're all good here. Like mine was a
JC
like,
lifted day 1?
Day 2, I think. Oh, maybe it was day 1 actually.
I think it was.
Oh, this is interesting.
It was day 1.
They're watching.
That's right.
the
Yeah, it
stream
was
in
JC
the,
because we lifted off.
Yeah, it was
in the cinema room next door, and I'm actually getting to see what it looks like when I put adverts on YouTube.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, looks annoying. Sorry, chat. But I need to eat. Well, I am kind of amazed that this has gone as well as it has. I was fully prepared to fail to stream and then apologize and stop. So the fact that that's not happened makes me... I continue to be very impressed with what you can do with the Steam Deck. Valve,
Pretty sweet.
I am
This kit-
open to a deal. Get in touch. Let's
Yeah,
let's
there
do
you
a
go,
punch. Gabe, give me a ring.
I've got the Xbox Ally that can just be turned into a Steam Deck. I can just install the OS on it.
Yeah, and put a back thing on it.
Yeah, I mean, basically anything can, right? But you kind of don't need to because the default front end for the Steam Deck is just Steam Big Picture mode, essentially, which you can do on a Windows machine.
The one thing I really dislike about the Steam Deck, because I'm not the only person that's had this. My left trigger my left shoulder button just doesn't work anymore. So I have to every time I have to remap a new game to something that isn't the left shoulder button.
That sounds annoying. Why don't you send it back to Valve to get repaired?
Because I won it in a competition.
Yeah, I mean, even if you bought it, they'd probably
Stole
still
it,
charge you to get it repaired.
I don't have a warranty for it, but I could get it repaired, I guess. But it's easier to just switch to just because I think repairs would cost a lot.
Yeah, I think you're right.
So so it's a minor annoyance. But I also looked into it, and it turns out I'm not the only one. Apparently, that is if you ever bash it slightly, it just stops working.
Yeah, that's good to know. I won't bash my Steam Deck. Thank you,
Yeah,
Mark.
don't. It's really expensive. Don't drop it.
Barry's dead.
Oh.
Wow, stop us. Hello.
Okay. I regret the fact that Garen is not here. So I think I need to trust you for my own sanity right now. If you're evil, fuck a good game. Karen is telling me that she is the heretic.
I can completely believe that.
See, but the problem is so can I. But I'm telling you so that you might back us up if we get to Final 3. I don't want to be in Final 3, though. I'd like to lose now, if we can, but we can't with you and Karen alive if you're both good. So I don't know what to do here.
Yeah.
I don't know who the demon is. I think
I think
this
that
game is
we can't,
a riddle.
Yeah, this is not something that we should be dealing with now. We should deal with this tomorrow.
Yeah.
So let's just shut up about this for 24 hours of in-game time and revisit it tomorrow.
We are going to shut up about it immediately, but I'm telling you so that you can back up that it's not Karen just pulling it out of nowhere.
Okay.
And also so you can help us solve for this situation. I did start out with a general slightly good, and I don't know why a heretic would help the good team in any way.
You should ask Ed how he rolls with General Heretic as an interaction.
I will ask Ed that. It might be because of the twins, though. That he thinks that the heretic is less damaging because there were twins.
Yeah.
Because the game can't end.
Yeah, I can believe that.
That's sort of why I'm trusting you right now.
Okay.
Also, because I do think that is a play Malishon would make.
Okay. All right, that's good to know.
Okay, but let's shut up about it. Yeah.
Right, thank you.
Valves in there. That was a nice touch.
Mara,
which
what
I think
were you?
I'm a snake charmer.
Okay.
Only one person has my complete picks. So.
I no longer think there's a heretic in play, and I'm glad I didn't die.
Did you pick me, Mara?
Maybe. I'm not saying
I'm
until
sure-
Final 3
I'm
because
fairly sure, based on what she said, that Mara picked Barrow at some point, and the world where you're the demon Ben is where Barrow star past you. So I think you're good. As just a minion.
Yeah, I don't think anybody believes that you're the good twin, Malashan. I'll be honest with you.
I mean, I wouldn't, but
what
that's
you
fine.
should do is you should just stop playing for the good team. Just because, like, you know, just come join us on the good team. We'll consider you an honorary team member. We'll deputize you. Barrow, do you feel like telling us what you wear?
Barrow's not here.
Thanks, Barrow. He was for a moment.
Yeah.
I have a claim from Barrow. I didn't necessarily trust it, but
Barrow was
I guess I don't have a reason not to.
Seeing as Ben's invited me to join the good team, I'll say that Barrow was the imp.
Okay. Thank you, Comrade Malashan.
Us twins have got to stick together.
I should get my info. I don't want to, but I should. Okay,
Hey, Ben.
let's go, Ed.
I appreciate you tunneling all the way through this. I will tell you either the serpent has had a taste of its own medicine. Well, not its own medicine is weird. The serpent has had a taste of a
Its
snake
own
bite.
venom.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Okay.
Or how do I phrase this? One sec. You just want to die, buddy.
Yeah, I agree.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I thought I was pucka poisoned like 3 nights ago, to be honest.
I mean, that's just my personal vibe, though.
There's
I
so much
think I agree,
misinformation.
Iris.
I think there has to be at
We
least.
have to have a poisoner because I was poison night 1. I'm the pixie that saw librarian. No one's claiming librarian.
We should go to sleep. I think we should go straight to sleep.
I agree.
Yeah, I think so.
Why?
Good night.
I can't
We
tell
don't have
Hang on.
you.
Why can't?
Honk shoe.
I
think
can't
we should
tell
go to
you
sleep.
because my savant information seems to add up to either there objectively is a heretic or there objectively isn't a heretic. And
Don't worry about it.
yeah, and so for that reason, I think in all scenarios we just sleep and then discuss this tomorrow.
I think the
Could
only
we not
reason
have 3 evils alive right now, though? What?
No,
I
said the
I
only
don't
reason
think
not-
that's possible.
Karen,
Yeah.
the
Oh, I'm
only
only
way,
reason-
good.
yeah, unless you're evil, Karen, that's not happening because I'm part of a twin pair and we executed the other half of it.
Also,
But
if there
then
is
why
three
would we
tomorrow,
sleep?
they still have
Because
to decide
you always
whether
die
to
at night
give
then,
them.
right, Ben?
Karen,
You always die. Why
But the
would we
point,
sleep?
so Karen, the problem
Karen.
is it either
Listen.
is or isn't a heretic
So
game. So
long,
if it's a heretic
farewell.
game, we need to get down to 3 before we kill not the demon so that we can win.
Auf Wiedersehen.
But if it's not a
Goodbye.
heretic game, we need to make evil think it might be a heretic game and give them the opportunity to throw by killing themselves tonight. Like, there's no downside to sleeping because of the heretic being on the script.
Yeah, we just sleep.
Also,
Elspeth, Ben, and
to
JC have
go.
all said sleep, so it's all
And
Karen's
make this
choice. If you want to
pretty
nominate, it's on
size.
you.
Well, I'm not going to go against the town guys, but
Yeah, did you hear that? We're the town guys.
Unless you
But-
have used team as JC, Ben, and Elspeth, then sleeping makes sense.
Listen,
Um,
if Malashan is building worlds where you shouldn't do a thing, you should do that thing.
Karen, your call?
So like which Von Trapp child are you guys?
Which what?
Like,
Liesel.
which... Yeah.
Which what? What the hell is that? Am
Which
I
Von
just too...
Trapp child are you?
Von
I
Trapp?
think.
What does that mean?
Yeah, you have big.
Sound of
big-
Music.
Sound of Music.
Oh,
Ben,
right,
you have
okay.
big Kurt energy.
Okay.
And I've always said this since the day I met you. I was
I
like,
don't
that's
know.
Kurt.
I don't know what any of that means, but thank you.
Well, yeah, you're welcome.
I remember vividly identifying with Lisa Von Trapp, which is very confusing for me when I was younger.
Mm. I'm 94% Brigitte. So
Can
that
I
should
be
tell you
Rupert?
everything you need to know.
This
Nope.
sounds like one of those like really low effort Facebook quizzes where it's like find out which Power Ranger you are or whatever.
Can I just be Baron Von Trapp? Because it's close to
Oh, sure.
Slay Diva.
Great choice.
I'm sure
No
you're Von
Christopher
Trapp.
Plummer.
Okay.
Ah,
Big
no
Kurt energy.
Well, I have to say, I genuinely do not know what to do going into this final day. But I will have 6
Are you
days of
the
savant
heretic
info.
then?
Hard same.
Heretic.
I am not the heretic.
I think we should save these conversations for the day.
I think we should just share it now. Evil team need help, guys.
Is
there
there
I'm the mayor. I'm the mayor. Mayor win.
Oh, my second day savant statement was basically don't trust the mayor, so I don't think we should do that.
Oh my god, Malshon, you're so Louisa.
Multiple people were drunk though.
That's such a
We
Louisa
had-
thing to say. That's crazy.
We have a poisoner, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
Yes,
I could have
I
been
think so.
poisoned by Ben, the poisoner.
Ben,
Oh my god.
Ben the poisoner, you're a twin. Ben the
Unbelievable.
Malshan does not acknowledge our relationship.
Oh yes, sorry, you're estranged.
Yeah. It was a rough childhood.
Good morning, town. JC died in the night.
That's fucking insane.
Okay, here's what I'm pretty sure is going on. Elspeth's the demon.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
fuck.
we're gonna.
That's what I thought was going on.
I was wondering why I didn't get my info.
So yeah, that's what's going on. I'll give you a freebie of this, because
Yeah,
you know,
I figured.
obviously.
Yeah.
I have an incorrect token in my Grim because I did wake Malashan up and tell them that they're the imp now. Because I thought that was the funniest thing to do. Malashan's twin was Ben. Malashan, just on pure vibes, decided that I was going to be insane with my savant information and was correct. We'll talk through all of Ben's information in a minute.
Do we have to?
Yes, we will. 100%, because I had so much fun with it. And your last minion is here, which means that Rosanna's been getting completely truthful information the entire game. 1, 2, 2, 1, and then died, I think. You got your courtier over here. You got your saint down here. Little bit of a shame. Milk did want you dead, Dave, but he did also poison you. Unfortunately, JC killed you. Milk thought it was going to be very funny if you campaigned for your death in a potential heretic game, and then
I'd have been so
nothing
happy.
happened.
I'd have been even happier.
One day we'll have our poison saint good thing.
Yeah. We've got Marajoy, the snake charmer, who snake charmed almost just so many living players. Truly so many.
And then he started killing them. I was very annoyed.
JC sat there on the night where he ended up killing Marajoy, being like, okay, I think I'm in real trouble. I think my only outs are getting snake charmed, or I can't remember what the second thing was. And then he proceeded to kill Marajoy, and I was like, well, good news for you, buddy. So there's that. Barry's your exorcist who picked everyone that isn't JC. Basically, Iris is your general who died on night 2, having got the good was slightly winning. I think I invite you to look at the right hand side of the Grim as to why good was slightly winning. The balloonist up here. And now, JC is certain that Karen's an outsider because Elsbeth told JC that Barrow and Karen are on different teams.
A 4-way chat yesterday.
I'm the drunk pixie, JC.
The problem is...
See, I wanted to die day one.
I wasn't sure you caught it, JC. I'm
Oh,
glad you
gee, have I got a story for you, Dave? We've not finished. Day one, Karen gets poisoned by milk randomly. Ben's true day one piece of information was Holiness is winning today because there was a saint and an exorcist, and the heretic is poisoned. And mostly it was telling him that there's a saint and exorcist. Ben also at one point got. Ben also at one point got that there's going to be a battlefield clockwise of him. I refer you to the previous empath. What else did Ben get? Ben got poisoned at one point and got some bollocks. I basically just went, oh yeah, Rosanna's drunk. That was Ben's entire information that day. One of the pieces of information that Ben outed was the information I gave Ben was hot air is a very old form of locomotion, i.e. old balloonist. In that I'd given one of each character type and then completely missed the word old and just moved on. And then the other piece of information that day was the suburbs have had no planning permission, which chat hadn't helped me plan this. I just came up with it, which I was meaning the outside account had not been modified, the outsides hadn't been changed, and they went, oh, there's no mayor or politician because they're the people who would approve planning permissions. Both are valid. So we were fine with this either way. Ben also on one of the days got the statement, Karen is lying, with that tone, because the intent was, that is true, she is lying. I'm not saying she's evil. In the hope that Ben would believe Karen, which I think Ben had. I think Ben was pretty much across that Karen was
pretty much
good
convinced
and
Karen
heretic.
was the heretic for like the last 2 or 3 days of the game. It was just I was just trying to get us to that finish line without giving it away.
I think we had the world at the end and just had to hope JC wasn't going to kill himself.
I mean, there's nothing we
to
can
quote
do.
JC during.
Okay. Right. Thank you very much for joining me for this somewhat unusual stream. There will be no YouTube stream next week because I will be on a boat and this will not be doable. However, there will be a stream on Twitch and that will contain a new Lorik character release. So tune in over there if you want to be part of that. Really appreciate you all hanging out with us today. I got to go and check out of this building that I'm in. So look after each other and I will say bye-bye.